To the winningest team in the Philippine Cup.
Yes, 10. 10 sa 29 championship na San Miguel sa Philippine Cup kinuha. TNT with a chance to exercise the ghosts of 2011.
But SMB, this Philippine Cup has always been their favorite.
Pretty different team from then and now. Different players, even different style of play. Experience, again, I don't think we have the advantage there.
I was really hoping. That you know, we'd get here and we make it to the finals. So I'm just thankful to be here.
If ever makuha man namin, ito yung pinaka-the best na pwede mong ipagyabang sa lahat ng tao kasi start 0-3 agad kami, wala kaming panalo. So talagang ang hirap nun. Minsan nasa taas kami, minsan nasa baba.
Parang panaginip po eh. Binivisualize ko lang po ito dati.
Ngayon, mas madami silang weapon.
About this team, and that's what's going to be our challenge because, like I said, they can win ugly, they can win pretty, and those are the teams that are really tough to beat.
We want to win a championship, and this is a one game at a time. We're not thinking of what reward they may have, but really motivated to redeem ourselves from the loss we had in the last conference. And I think that's enough motivation for us.
A gigantic showdown between a team looking for the Grand Slam and a team that has won it before.
Is it time for revenge para sa Tropang 5G? Malalaman natin simula niya.
Game 1 in the finals is important because winning it will establish momentum probably for the series. Yes, especially with the history of these two rivals and the importance, the impact of winning this particular title is not lost on these two. But what's important is here and now, Game 1. As we welcome you inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum, I'm with the Dean Quinito Henson, and of course we've got Dominic Uy here. This is important. This is the finishing title battle for this 49th season, Quinito.
Epic showdown. This is the 7th time that San Miguel at saka yung TNT franchise will meet in the finals. Ang running score, 5 wins for San Miguel and only 1 for TNT in the 6 times that they've faced off in the finals. Ito ngayon ang 7th time that magkakatagpuan itong dalawang flagship franchises.
And both these teams want this so much, Dom, for their own reasons, of course.
Well, you look at TNT, this team wants to be able to get that Grand Slam, something that they almost got in 2011, pero hindi nila nakuha. Itong San Miguel naman, remember last conference, didn't even make it into the playoffs, so they want to redeem themselves. They haven't been in the finals the last 3 conferences, so definitely wanting to win another championship.
I'll be like a referee here today, and as such, we have a tale of the tape. Because there are 3 of us, we have to look at how they came here and what was the tale of the tape with Quinito.
Very interesting at the tail of the tape natin. Kung titingnan natin, in terms of perimeter points, actually number 1 sa liga natin ang TNT. In terms of points in the paint, number 1 naman ang San Miguel Beer. San Miguel also is number 1 sa liga natin in terms of field goal percentage. Also number 1 in the least turnovers a game. That's only 12.8 errors a game. So you've got a San Miguel team that thrives in offense, high-scoring ball games, at makikita natin ang ginagawa ng TNT. They thrive on defense. When they're able to hold opponents down to 100 points or less, malamang sila mananalo.
They have a great chance. On the other side of the floor, there's a road that we have to check out. And Dom, the road to the finals where TNT did not start with a great journey.
Well, not at all. Itong TNT hindi maganda ang simula. Itong komperensyang ito. Tignan mo naman, started with a 0-3 win-loss record. Tuloy-tuloy yung talo nila. Then went on a 6-game winning streak. Finished with a 6-5 win-loss record. 6 seed lang sila. Entered the quarterfinals. Kalaban ng Magnolia. Twice to win advantage ang Magnolia doon. Tinalo nila itong Magnolia to make it into the semifinals, and then in the semifinals, eto na. Konti-konti nakikita na natin itong laro talaga ng TNT winning against Rain or Shine 4-2. Ang maganda dito sa TNT, ang dami nilang injuries itong komperensya nila. Pero nakita mo, next man up mentality. Guys were able to provide the key roles, the key positions, and the key contributions in the times that they needed to.
I talked to Chot Reyes earlier and he said, well, we're not really complete, but as long as I have, I guess, a Calvin Oftana, Kinito, you're going to go some places.
Siya tututukan natin dito, and Calvin Oftana in the semifinals averaged 19.7 points. That's a little bit lower than his eliminations average of 20.4 points. But remember, only once did San Miguel at saka TNT nagkatagpuan in this conference, and that was during the eliminations. TNT won 89-84. Guess who was the top performer in that contest? None other than Calvin Oftana with 23 points, 21 rebounds, a very rare 20-20 performance of any player in this conference.
Absolutely. And one of the big additions to this TNT Tropang 5G team is at the point guard position. And he can play multiple positions actually, itong si Jordan Henning.
Ang maganda dito kay Jordan Henning, tamang-tama yung pagdating niya. He's only played 10 games for TNT. You look at his numbers, and his numbers are somewhat impressive, right? When I say somewhat impressive, nung elimination round, titignan natin, 8.8 points, 37% from the field, 4.3 rebounds, 2.5 assists, pero tignan mo nung semifinals. Played a bigger role, 14.3 points, 41% from the field, 4.2 rebounds, and then 4.5 assists. And in that clinching game against Rain or Shine, 29 points para dito kay Jordan Henning. So you really see that he's comfortable in the spotlight. He's also comfortable just dishing off to his teammates.
Yes.
Napakagandang addition para sa TNT.
Absoluto. And you're going to tap me all night long while you're talking. Okay, I guess so. Eileen Shee is going to complete our quartet. Eileen, go ahead, please.
Yes, gentlemen, good news para sa TNT fans because both R.R. Pogoy and Kelly Williams will be powering through their respective grade 2 injuries. Dahil ika nga nila, more than the pain, the circumstances call for it. Looking for R.R. Pogoy, hindi pa nga fully healed ang kanyang hamstring, but PT Dexter Aceron has managed to expedite the recovery. Kaya naman kahit 4 to 6 weeks ang initial timetable, nagawa nila ng paraan, and after 2 weeks, pwede na nilang subukan ilaro ito. The same goes for Kelly, who has been wanting to play since the last game of the semifinals despite his still swollen ankle. They haven't given it a full go since TNT only had light practices leading up to today. So while they will be suiting up, safety will still be their top priority through managed minutes. Balik sa inyo, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Eileen Shee, who will patrol the beat here tonight. And the road to the finals of San Miguel was taken on a different route, Kinito.
That's right, they started off with a 3-2 win-loss record, but overall, ang ginawa ng San Miguel, actually not bad at all. In their 13 wins that they've chalked up so far, ang average nila 109.5 points. In their 6 losses, their average was down to 87.7. So it means that if San Miguel is able to get its offense clicking and they score over 100 points, malabang sila mananalo. And their only losses in this conference were to Magnolia, to Converge, to TNT. And 3 games against Barangay Nebra in the semifinals. Remember, ang San Miguel in the last 3 conferences, hindi sila nanalo ng championship. At si Leo Austria, before he was replaced by George Gallant, his last championship came 6 conferences ago. Now that he's back in the saddle, coming back in the last Commissioner's Cup, he wants to be able to get a championship once more.
Most likely, most definitely so. And the signature of all eyes for both camps will be Junmar Fajardo.
Junmar Fajardo, pinag-usapan niya nung semifinals. Iisang paa na lang ang panlaban ni Junmar Fajardo, but still was dominant, was Junmar. He was not necessarily scoring in the 20s, but Junmar Fajardo made key contributions. Tingnan mo yung numbers na from the prelims and the quarterfinals to the semifinals. Bumaba nga yung numero niya pero tignan mo yung rebounds. 13.3 to 15.1, 3.4 assists. Was somewhat of a decoy, but also those offensive rebounds in game number 7. 11 offensive rebounds siya in game number 7. Ang laking bagay ng ginawa ni Junmar kasi pinapakita niya, I may be an 8-time MVP, pero kinakailangan ko yung mga kakampi ko to be able to win another championship.
Absolutely, and those offensive rebounds mattered. And CJ Perez, I think he'll play a big role in this finale.
Malaking role ang gagampanan ni CJ Perez sa ating finals. And in the semifinals, actually nakita natin, bumaba ang kanyang average. In the eliminations, he was the PBA's leading scorer. Averaged 23.4 points a game. Into the quarterfinals, he was averaging 22.6. Tapos sa semifinals, bumaba ang kanyang scoring average. Really because he concentrated more on going inside, getting a lot of ball screens, particularly from Rodney Brandial, getting away and helping out in the interior offense ng San Miguel. Also, para nakita natin yung 3-point shooting niya, pati yung 4-point shooting, nag-dip sa semifinals. And he's got to be able to make sure that those shots that come his way from deep, he's got to make them.
Yes, Eileen Shi completes her pre-game reports.
Both Coach Leo Austria and CJ Perez were on the same page on how the rise of their bench players have been very crucial in securing their ticket to the finals, which on one hand limited as well CJ's playing minutes in the fourth quarter of their last game. Ika nga ni CJ, kung dati yan nangyari, magre-reklamo talaga ako. But magandang ginagawa nila, so bakit pa ako papasok? CJ's self-awareness was also put on full display nung makausap niya si Coach Leo leading up to the finals, as he said, sabihan mo ko, Coach, kung sumusobra na rin ako sa pagtira. Because for CJ, anytime he put a ball in his hand, he would like to score. Pero ngayong finals now, with the help of Coach Leo, he is more conscious in actively sharing the ball to get the best shot. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Eileen. Sa ating always on home coaches, may tanong ba kayo sa paborito nyong teams? Mag-comment sa post sa RPTV Facebook at malay nyo, may tanong ng ating courtside reporter sa ating coaching staffs. We are always on, kaya comment na! Eto na mga starting lineups ng TNT at San Miguel Beer.
Number 15, Jordan Heading. At center from Cebu, number 21, Kelly Williams. At forward from San Fernando, La Union, number 45, Brandon Ganuelas-Rosser. And also at forward from Dumaguete, number 8, Calvin Oftana. Head coach of the Tropang 5G is Chuck Reyes. And now let's meet the starting five for your San Miguel Beermen. Starting at guard from Ibaan, Batangas, number 33, Wami Tiongson. Also at guard from Bautista, Pangasinan, number 77, CJ Perez. At forward from Tabaco, Albay, number 91, Rodney Brandial. Also at forward from Ilocos Sur, number 13, Marcio Lassiter. And at center from Pinamungahan, Cebu, number 15, Junmar Fajardo. Head coach of the Beermen is Leo Austria. Game officials are Ronald Duta.
And game one just ready to get going here. We shall check the attendance with the starting lineups. Any new changes? Any interesting alterations?
Ay, nakakagulat dito si Kelly Williams na hindi naglaro in the last 2 games sa semifinals because of a sprained ankle. And the other day, he even couldn't put weight on his foot. Pero ito na talaga nakakagulat. Kelly Williams is starting and they need him. They need his strength, they need his power, they need his outside shooting, they need his defensive rebounding. And Brandon Ganuelas-Rosser, who did not start in the last games of semifinals for TNT, also getting a starter's nod dito. But remember, off the bench in the last game against Rain or Shine, he delivered 17 points and 5 rebounds. For San Miguel, usual suspects.
Okay. Call of the game, too strong to not play. We have Gruta, Montoya, Narandan, and Paez, the quartet of officials assigned to game one. And this 49th season Philippine Cup Finale is underway.
Sir, dagdagan ko lang yung dito kay Kelly Williams. Alam natin, kabisado ni Kelly Williams bantayan to si Junmar Fajardo because of the number of times that they've played against each other. And also, you want to try how good that ankle is early on in the series.
Which will be like a litmus test, huh? Follow-up will work, and Brandial, I think he'll also play a key role in this finale.
Kita natin yung ginawa ni Junmar Fajardo. He drew the defense towards him, but he looked for the cutters. And for Junmar Fajardo, his versatility and his unpredictability will be very crucial dito, no? Because he knows he's going to get double-teamed, so he's got to be versatile and keep the defense guessing.
Oftana cannot elevate, heading lets it fly, but it won't stay down.
Like the aggressiveness of Kelly Williams.
I'm sorry, that was Kelly Williams. My mistake. Pareho kasi yung hairdo.
Oh my.
Eto, iba rin ang hairdo nito. Bang!
For Marshall Laster, every time they've won a championship, he's always had one big game that he is, di ba, na magbe-best player siya. Also a guy na pwede mong asahan for San Miguel Beer.
And also, si Lassiter, you know that he's a 3-point shooter. He's the all-time leading three-point shooter sa PBA. But that time he took the shot from medium range. He's going to make sure that he has the best possible opportunity. He's not going to force the three-point shot.
And here's a rush by San Miguel. Inabutan ni Ganuelas Rosser. Ang bilis ng inbound ni Wami na yun, pero napasa agad ng TNT. Libre sa kanto, Herrera, Crespo sa kale. Short. Rebound kinangay ni Perez.
Bigayon ang San Miguel. He was wide open for that shot in the corner.
I dare you to shoot. I dare you to score this open three. Wami is bottled up. 11 on the shooting clock. Perez tries to slash the middle, but he opted for a jump shot for 15.
Accepting natin yung starting lineup din ng tong TNT. Two guys have not won a PBA championship just yet. Jordan Heading and Brandon Ganuelas Rosser.
And also Wami Johnson, it's his first time to play in the finals. Eto na si Wami talking about him. And he will score.
Could have traveled there.
Nung ginather niya, he traveled there.
But he got the 2 points just the same for San Miguel. It's now a 6-0 lead for the Beermen.
Beermen trying to show TNT. We can play D also, but here's an escape by Heruela downstairs.
And that time he came close. He didn't want to take the outside shot.
Kapos yung una eh.
Napapapayaan si Heruela. At nakikita naman ng
sa tagal hindi naglaro si Heruela, nakalimutan na nila.
Hindi lang yun. Dati naglaro nga yan sa San Miguel.
Isa pa yun. Eh, best friend nito, si Junmar. Pasok!
Wow!
May kasamang pa.
Kung may mga nagtatanong how Junmar Fajardo is feeling, that is a good example. Kung yung health nitong si Junmar. Look at paano niya dinidiin nitong si Kelly Williams. 1 bump, 2 bumps, and that pull-up.
Ang nakakagulat dito kay Junmar Fajardo sa doing the semifinals, he actually came off the bench twice.
Teka muna. Teams list ka na.
Okay, sandali.
Ang dami mong intro eh.
Go. For San Miguel, ito ang ating teams list. Yung sinasabi natin na versatility ni JLF.
Yun, tama naman yung segue.
Tapos yung deep rotation, also very important for them. We saw that in the Ginebra series. And finally, yung tight closeouts because napakita natin ito kanina, TNT is #1 in perimeter points. And that is exactly what we mean.
That is not a closeout. That is a let them shoot out.
Sabi nga natin, kailangan tight closeout. Eh, nasan yung closeout?
Wala, naiwanan eh.
This is a team that's #1 in perimeter points. You gotta close out.
Ang mabigat kasi sa TNT, pati yung mga big men tumitira sa labas.
Yan naman ang diferensya. Shot clock is reduced to 5 on this particular offensive set. The pass to the corner, Marshall launches. And Kelly Williams snares it away.
Let's look at what Kelly Williams did there. Sinigurado niyang na-box out niya si Junmar so that he would be able to get that rebound easily.
Oh! Rosser knew that the shot had a chance of not making it, went in to slam it in.
A weak side offensive rebounding for Brandon Ganuelas.
And a steal by Heruela of CJ. Looks for the ball.
Sino papasahan niya?
He did not go for the shot, but he gets into Heading.
It looks like a foul, but not in the act of shooting. Ano ba yan? Ano ba ang signal? And then, 2 free throws coming up.
Pero that was, Heruela parang may konting lapse. No? He forgot what he wanted to do.
Naghahanap siya talaga parati ng papasahan.
Anyway, ito yung kay Ganuelas Rosser.
Wow. Naunahan niya si Junmar Fajardo to get that ball coming from the weak side. Diyan mo naman maaasahan si Brandon Ganuelas Rosser. He's not a post-up player, but he's a guy who can go for the offensive rebound and score and put backs.
Teka muna, ikaw muna.
Okay, ito naman ang ating teams list for TNT. Unang-una, they need to cover those ball screens that they love to give for CJ Perez, especially with Brodney Brondial. Foul discretion, very important. They need to foul discriminately, not indiscriminately. And also, they need to rebound by committee because number 2 sa rebounding ang San Miguel. They're averaging over 50 rebounds again.
We're tied at 9 with 7:47 remaining. Lassiter is bottled up. Johnson releases a 3. Bounces away. Williams collects.
Tough defense by TNT. And you're going to expect that. TNT is a type of team that likes to win with defense.
Here's Optana, escaping. Junmar goes all the way. Opts to go to Kelly. Hooks it up. No. Follow up. No. He gets it back. Heading from top of the key. Got it to go. The 3.
Even if they were down 6-0, tong TNT did not panic. You gotta love this confidence, that calmness that they are showing.
And also the patience. Ni Kelly Williams, that guy's a former MVP, got the offensive rebound, couldn't get the shot because nandun si Junmar. Ito, no look pass. Nahanap niya kung sino libre. Jordan Henning gonna make that shot from 3.
PBA, alam mo to, laro mo to, tuloy sa kampyonato. Sama-sama tayo, manlalaro, tapisyonado. Angat ang laban, everybody let's jam.
Every man, every player in the team in the finals is important, and I think BGR or Brandon Gonzalez Rosser is going to be one of those players, though.
He's got the fire. Ito yung energy na alam natin na maipapakita niya. You look at what he's done from the elims up to the semifinals. Tumaas yung kanyang mga numero. You know, but more than the numbers, what I like about BGR, yung rebounds and yung blocks, yung energy na dinadala niya. He does that in a number of minutes. Pero itong si BGR would be playing more minutes if he can keep himself out of foul trouble.
Exactly. Eileen, what will you add?
Watching his first 2 finals with TNT from the sidelines is a grounding moment for Brandon Gonzalez Rosser, who already had more than enough of being a spectator. Which is why going into this series, he's just echoing the words his brother told him, enjoy and just focus on the things he can control. He has learned to be more careful in balancing his assertiveness and aggression in the semifinals. So for Brandon, it's just a matter of translating that learning here in the finals too. Balik sa inyo.
While Eileen was reporting, Mauto Tua has already been fielded and he put in 2 points.
And I think that was a better matchup for San Miguel against Brandon Gonzalez Rosser than Rodney Brondial. Kanya siya naipasok agad ni Coach Leo Austria. Here's a fast break attack.
Taken away by San Miguel. Here comes Wami, slows it down. Cross-court pass. CJ considering, contemplating, releasing and missing. And Kelly already with 3 rebounds in this first quarter.
Yung outside shooting ni CJ Perez has not been there in the semifinals and now in the finals as well.
Heading's jump shot from the left flank does not dribble in. 6:19 to go in a quick moving first quarter. Here's CJ driving hard, kicks it out to Lassiter. Lassiter big, firing, short. Ganda sana, no?
Well, Marshall understands what he needs to do. He needs to put on some pressure as well on the defense dito kay Calvin Aftana.
Kanina nababanggit natin yung mga numero ni BGR. You know, in the eliminations, he averaged only 13 minutes a game. In the semifinals, went up to 26 minutes a game. Grabe
Lalo nung wala si Kelly Williams.
Yes, grabe yung ginagawa niyang contribution.
Yeah.
And could have been more if he would stay away from foul trouble.
That's an excellent point. Yun ang sinasabi ko kanina.
Masyado siya naging involved sa game.
Alam mo, tingnan ko yung average niya. He averaged 3.7 fouls. Lagay na natin sa 4 fouls in the semifinals game.
Kasi pag
he's got to stay in the game. Tama. Kanya sabi nga natin, yung foul discretion ng TNT, importante yan.
Diskarte yan eh. Junmar with a spinner inside. San Miguel in the lead by 1.
Well, looks like Junmar Fajardo is getting better in terms of that injury. Makikita mo, he's moving a lot better as compared to the middle of that semifinal matchup against Barangay Ginebra.
And also, I think he'll have a better time scoring from close range with Kelly Williams sitting down.
Heading wants to shoot from the outside. He makes another one.
He's got it.
Back in the lead.
Dalawa ng tatlo ni Jordan Heading. Let's see what they do if they give the ball back to Junmar Fajardo. He likes. Oh, but this is a move now.
Tautua. No, here comes Junmar. Putting it back with hardly any defense against him.
Yung double post
Oh!
ng San Miguel, and that's a turnover.
Boy, Aaron wasn't ready for the acceptance of the pass, and Ruela may have rushed that a bit.
Makikita mo, part of the game plan ng TNT is to run down right away, pagurin yung mga big men nitong San Miguel.
Yeah,
Kaya, di ba,
point,
makikita mo yung rotation din ng big men nila. Boy Aram's running down the floor, BGR's running down the floor. They want to be able to tire out the big men of San Miguel.
And this is the chess game that we will observe throughout this series. RR Pugoy will come in now. And much deeper bench for Chot, especially for this particular series.
Deeper rotation ngayon with Pugoy back. Remember, hindi siya naglaro the last 4 games in the semifinals.
Yeah, got injured in that series.
Alam mo what's so impressive with TNT? Nakapanalo sila ng 2 kampyonato at nandito sila ngayon with a number of injuries to keep people. Diba? But for some reason, some people just step up.
Injury management, motivation.
And you're seeing Mo Tautu now attack the defense, si PGR.
The follow-up will work for Boy Aram.
Nobody boxing out Boy Aram. But nakikita natin dito yung recognition ng San Miguel that Brandon Goodwellas-Roser, not really a terrific post-up defender. And that's the reason why they're giving the ball to Mo Tautua on the post-up and the one-on-one situation.
Because of what Chris Rush did in the last game. He's getting
There
a lot
he
of
is again.
attention. He's
Oh, that
blocked.
time he got blocked.
Tautua. Junmar lost it. And the shot clock catching up with San Miguel.
Sabi siguro ni PGR, kala nyo hindi ako marunong dumepensa. Tokyo. But PGR going back to the bench.
Hang on. This Tibay defensive stop is brought to you by Pioneer Elasto Seal. Pioneer Elasto Seal. Let me finish the sentence. Tibay defense sa Tagidito, Tagulan. Elasto Seal. Yan.
Well, the 2 times nakakuha si Tautua ng 2 points, he went really all the way to the inside and it was pretty much a layup. That one time na nasupalpal siya, it was a fadeaway.
Oh, yes, it was. Third deadlock right now with 3:48 remaining in your opening 12 minutes. Junmar receiving an entry pass.
And that's not from the low block. But he's looking. Is he going to be double-teamed? He's not going to be double-teamed.
In the meantime, the rebound. There's a foul underneath. Is that Cruz? Jericho with the foul underneath.
Binabasa ni Judmar kung anong klaseng depensa ang ibibigay sa kanya. Walang double-team, so he opted to go for that shot off the window.
Yeah.
But he needs to be able to establish his presence closer to the basket and not take those medium-range shots.
Tied at 17, 3:35 to go as we glide into this timeout.
PBA, alam mo to, laro mo to, tuloy sa kampyonato. Sama-sama tayo, manlalaro, tapisyonado. Angat ang laban, everybody let's jam. Can't stop, level up, game plan, here we go. Angat ang laban.
Believe it or not, we're not thinking of the Grand Slam at all. And I've said this in previous interviews, we're only focused on the task that's at hand. And we have disciplined our thinking to just that, right? Not looking too far ahead. Right now, our only focus is game 1. And that's all that matters for us. And hopefully, like I said, we can find a way to match the depth, the size, the power, the strength, and experience of the Beermen.
Of course, our teams in the pre-finale conference just over the last week, and we are still tied at 17, fourth deadlock here in the first.
Chris Ross is now in the game, 2-time finals MVP. Siya nagpapanalo sa San Miguel Beer in that game 7 against Barangay Nebra, 10 points out of his 19 in the fourth period.
In the meantime, Aaron 3. Yes.
Oh, yes.
2 big men already for TNT scoring from that 3-point area.
I think we'll see more in the series.
Well, you want to be able to knock down those threes if you're TNT para malabas mo ng bahagya. Itong si
in
Junmar.
some way. As this shot by Jericho is offline. Touched last, most likely by Trollano. Referees will confer, but I think it's no question it's TNT ball.
Trollano and Jericho Cruz, two players who averaged in double figures out of 4 double-figure scorers ng San Miguel in the semifinals.
Jeron Teng, by the way, has now been inserted into the lineup, replacing Junmar Fajardo. So Tautua will move to the center slot. Kim Aurin is also in the game. He's free. That's a bad screen. Wait, hang on. Is it a Teng foul?
Oo, ang Teng. Nakahawak daw siya.
But they nullified the shot. Alam mo, nasa first quarter lang tayo. Ang dami ng mga bench players ang nilalaro dito.
I think they're trying to see how far they can stretch their line. Yung rotation na sinasabi mo eh.
I think it's so important because, you know, in the Ginebra San Miguel series, ang namin nagsasabi, yung zone defense ng San Miguel, yan ang nagpapanalo. Yung kung ano-ano mga sinasabi. Pero, you know, that's Tim Cone. He knows how to play against a zone defense. It all came down to rotation. When you've got 4 players who hit 40 minutes a game in that game 7, ubusin na sa fourth quarter.
In the meantime, another miss by San Miguel, collected by the Tropa. Here comes the slowdown, confronted by Ross. There's a foul on Ross. He usually complains, but this one he won't.
That'll put San Miguel in the penalty with 2:14 to go.
He's saving energy.
Pero Seb,
He's not going to save that much energy. You know, it's
ang
coming.
ganda nung lead na niya talaga.
Oh,
game
naman.
number 7. Definitely, he was the one that won them that ball game. He was a big difference maker.
Era, bothered, no end.
But talking about the rotation, yung pagpasok din ng mga players na naghahanap ka ng mga matchup na lamang ka and how the opposing team will react. So, this is something. Game 1, Game 2, these are the games na naghahanap yung mga coaches kung saan talagang may advantage.
Yep, the matchup game is going to be played here in Game 1. Trollano with a curler that finds its way home. TNT now just ahead by 1.
Well, guys, during the finals press con that PBA stage last Friday, si Trollano made a bold prediction.
And he said,
mananalo daw ang San Miguel sa finals 4-0. Nagulat lang natin.
Ano reaction niya?
Ano reaction ng mga iba?
Ng iba.
Pati siya yata nagulat sa sinabi niya.
Kung pwede niya ibalik, ano? Pero why not? Di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba?
Remember, Trollano once played for TNT.
Yes, he did.
And Mo Tautua once played for TNT.
Sino itong nakakulong?
Pugoy.
Si Pugoy.
Hindi kaya ibig sabihin niya magpa-4-0 sila sa start ng Game 1 ng first quarter? Nakuha naman nila.
6-0 yata yun, no?
Alam mo.
Ang hirap ko na, mga 4-0 mo.
Alam mo, pagbigyan na natin siya. Pagbigyan mo. Let it go.
Pero
Let it go.
si San Miguel Beer Governor Robert Non said that his prediction is 4-3. Okay.
Very safe.
And good for the fans.
Good for the
diba?
fans. Good for us.
Good for us.
Ang sabi naman ni Coach Leo Austria, prediction niya, it will take 4 wins to win the championship.
Wow.
Yes,
parang yung analyst nung araw sabi, all I know is at the end of the game, one team will be ahead, another will be behind. I won't say who said that, but that's so smart. Sandali, reps calling tight on the screens now. Aurin is whistled for that foul. TNT with just his 13th foul. San Miguel in the penalty already.
I always love to talk about the story of Kim Aurin. Remember the PBA on tour?
Yeah.
Naglaro siya.
Yeah.
And he made his presence felt, got himself a contract with TNT. And during the semifinals, he got shoot out by Coach Shot Reyes. Pero maganda na pinakita niya. Ito din. Maganda pinakita ni Roger Pagoy.
If TNT goes somewhere in this finals, it will be anchored of people like Pagoy that they need so much. And he was so sorely missed in that Rain or Shine series. Trollano smothered, but will get it back.
Notice also, right after a made basket by San Miguel, TNT taking the ball out quick, trying to push the ball again, trying to tire out the Beermen. Alam natin itong San Miguel, had a little less rest than TNT.
Yes, indeed.
That's another three-pointer from him.
But Aram does not connect this time around. TNT hangs on to a 2-point lead into the last 40 seconds. Cruz lobs it high to Tautua. Tautua being bothered by Aram. Tang releases. It will not dribble in. And another rebound taken away by TNT. Last shot time for TNT probably.
I would say with this kind of account, parang low scoring ito, because if you multiply those numbers by 4 or 4 quarters, it's going to be less than 19. Oh, that's a 4-point shot. Wow, what a time for it to happen.
Roliana tried to get his score up. Sabi niya,
parang narinig ni RR Pugoy si Dadim.
Sabi niya kay Kinito, sige, mag-multiply ka na mag-multiply dyan. Kasi ako, titira ako ng 4. TNT Tropang.
Over 90 points na tuloy.
TNT Tropang 5G. And we all know it. They're looking for the Grand Slam opportunity. Will they be able to achieve it? Abangan. This is just game 1.
Sa likod ng atleta, numero pero dala ang bandera, diretso sa bupa ang buwelta, mga tagahangat at
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all out passion. All the time.
Ahead of this second quarter?
Nothing major right now. We just need to tighten up on our post-defensive schemes. We are giving up too many cuts to the ball. So we have to make sure that we cover everything else and then worry about Zumar so that we can be on the same page defensively.
Thank you so much, Coach Josh. Gentlemen, back to you.
You were with Bea Escudero here. They're talking to assistant coach Josh Reyes. Here's that heave of a 4-point shot. And let's thank Bea Escudero. Segment brought to you by PLDT Home. Always on. Keep the connection going.
And it's very clear in the first quarter. Ang ginawa ng TNT, living up to its reputation as the #1 perimeter scoring team sa liga natin. They hit 4 3-pointers and 1 4-pointer. And San Miguel, ni isang 3-pointer wala din silang 4-pointer.
As that is Guanuelas Rosser getting a curler that rolls inside, and TNT now with an 8-point lead.
And after having said that, nag-score yung TNT sa loob.
Yeah.
Well, talking about perimeter points, 18 of the 28 of TNT coming from the perimeter in that first quarter. Ito namang San Miguel, 18 of the 22 coming from points in the paint. Pero isang beses lang sila pumunta ng free throw line.
Ang daming misses ng San Miguel, ha?
That's why they're only shooting 37% from the field.
First minute of play in the second quarter. First quarter ended at 28-22. Big 4-point shot by Pugoy, who already has 8 points. Pick and roll. Rosser to the side. Here's Alrin. Tries to lose Tang. Can't. Shot clock reduced to 3. Changes direction. Attacks. Forces it up. No.
Now, this is a very interesting lineup on the floor for TNT. Si BGR naglalaro ng sentro ngayon. Wala si Kelly Williams, wala si Poy Eram. So si BGR, masusubukan siya as a center.
And here comes Jericho Cruz. Shakes, bakes, blocked by BGR from behind. And Ziso, aggressive move. That'll count! It's a big lead of 10 for TNT.
They're just pushing that basketball, getting the fast break points.
And making good use of BGR's quickness. Again, yung sinabi natin kanina, and I was talking to Coach Chot about this. Si BGR is not a dependable post-up scorer.
And most
likes
likely
to
he's
play.
not.
Yeah, he likes to play facing up.
And
Ito,
another
hindi
miss.
pumapasok yung mga tira sa labas ng San Miguel. And they need inside presence. They need JMF on the floor.
14-11 edge by TNT Tropang 5G in the first quarter. 14-11, Aurin on the outside. Biggest lead on the board. A 10-pointer. Aurin sends it to the corner. That's an offensive foul.
These are the fouls that we were talking about na kailangan maiwasan ni BGR kasi hindi mo naman kinakailangan yun eh.
Alam mo kasi, kung minsan nakikipagtulakan siya, nakakalimutan niya. May referee doon sa isa, nauhuli siya eh.
And he's so aggressive.
Oo eh.
Ito, nakita natin yung ginawa niyang aggressive move towards the basket.
Which was necessary.
Naka-score siya doon.
And that's 10 points already as the lead of TNT.
At feeling din ni BGR, meron siyang malaking quickness advantage over Motao Tua.
And he has already registered 9 points across his name. In the meantime, here's CJ Perez. Big drive. No. And a follow-up. Yes. Cruz gets it inside.
And that's called toughness. Ginawa ni Jericho Cruz, nakakuha siya ng offensive rebound. But yung ball screen na binigay nila kay CJ Perez, that's what San Miguel likes to establish. Yung mga ball screens for CJ Perez to slash all the way to the basket.
First 2 points of Cruz. Follow up, 5, the ball is loose. Open shot of Tana, long. Rebound in the hands of Jericho Cruz.
And notice how quick TNT goes for those offensive rebounds. Pag meron sumaksak, may pinasa or may tinira, guys are going for that offensive rebound.
There is a foul. It's a blocking foul. It's called a blocking foul.
And that'll be number 2 against BGR.
Is he going to challenge? Is Coach Trot going to challenge this?
I don't think he will. Palagay ko, hindi. But malaking bagay yan because we were just talking about it, Dom and Sev. Yung tendency ni BGR to commit those fouls. Foul discretion so important. He's got 2 personal fouls. He's playing a major role for TNT in this game.
Alam mo, si Chot, pag mag-challenge siya, isa-senyas niya agad. Hindi yung what do you think, guys? Hindi, siya mismo. Sa kabila, si Leo Ostret consults the others. Nothing wrong with both approaches, actually. That'll work. 2 for 2.
And usually ang tinitignan ng coach, kung sigurado yung player.
Yeah. Kasi baka nambobola eh.
Tsaka pa minsan kung sino yung player.
4-0 run by the Beermen here.
Kita natin si CJ Perez defending the point guard.
And
Si
here,
Ruela.
Sumabit. This pick and roll has worked time and again.
And that's the kind of play that Coach Shot is going to work para kay BGR. Not a post-up guy, but he's got that quickness, aggressiveness to run the pick and roll play. He's a tremendous roller.
Hindi siya, never played post-up that well. Diba?
Especially down the middle. When he's attacking from the middle, mahirap pagilin siya. Ang bilis eh. Malakas pa rin.
May mga tao kasi bata pa poste na ang laro eh, di ba? Si Dominic bata pa poste na yan.
Kasi nung naglaro ako, yun pa yung type ng basketball. Ngayon hindi na eh.
Poste. Di ba? Hindi gumagalaw. In the meantime, eto na. 2 misses.
2 missed free throws.
After establishing that 10-point lead, 4-0 run by the Beermen. Here's CJ. Na hook pass. Ooh, may foul.
I was gonna say, BGR needs to be careful.
Siya ba foul ulit?
Mukhang siya ulit.
Nako! 3 na yan. He's got 3 personal fouls. Yun ang sinasabi natin. Semifinals, he averaged 3.7 fouls. Sabihin na natin 4 personal fouls a game.
Alam mo kasi, yung mga foul niya, hindi mo tawagan eh. Diba, meron yung foul na okay, tulak-tulak, diba, bangga-bangga. Yung kanya, kailangan tawagan mo eh.
Tsaka nandun eh, isasab na siya eh.
Oo eh. So ayun, eto na si Kelly Williams, bumalik. Perez has 8 seconds to make a decision here. Troliano receiving, thinking about it, driving hard, flying from 10, no success. Rebound contested in the hands of the Tropang.
TNT has been controlling the boards.
Yes, they have. Muntik nang hindi ready si Kabuntin to receive it. Heading. Drives hard and succeeds.
Jordan Henning 8 points in that first quarter, then coming in here in the second, scoring right away.
At saka kita natin, walang katulong si JMF in terms of protecting the rim. Wala si Tautua at wala din si Brondial. So when Jordan Henning saw that si Junmar was defending Kelly Williams in the perimeter, umatake siya.
Henning has contributed 10 points already. There's a big drive and another takeaway by TNT. Cobontin has nobody to run along with, and they'll slow down, but they re-attack. They recalibrate, they'll slow it down.
So TNT with an 8-point lead, and Oftana hasn't even scored.
Here's Henning. Looking. Lobbing a three. You were saying?
Masasabi ko lang doon. What a time for that shot to fall para kay Calvin Oftana, as the lead is now extended to 11 points.
To its largest right now at 11 at 37-26. Ito yung binanggit mo kasi doon. Bang!
At saka sinasabi natin, tight closeouts. Hindi tight yung closeout na yun. Pinamigay.
We have a timeout. Back in a moment.
This is game 1 of the finals, and currently TNT leads 37-26. Winning without RHJ is the challenge for Calvin Oftana, on top of him playing with 2 swollen ankles. Ika nga niya, sa mga panahong ito, wala na akong ibang sasandalan kundi ang aking willpower. Ayaw niyang maging pabigat in the sense na limited ang kanyang contribution. So for Calvin, this finals is about trusting that his hard work will pay off as he banks on his physicality to take him further. Balik sa inyo.
Hardworking Eileen Shi patrolling the beat here tonight, and glad you could join us here on RPTV. Sam Sarmenta, the Dean Kenito Hansen, Dominic Uy completing our team.
70 naman 3-point field goal shooting ng TNT. 5 of 10, that's 50%. San Miguel wala pa, 0-5.
And right now, TNT with its largest lead of 11.
And kita-kita mo yung quickness advantage ng TNT here in the first 18 minutes of the game.
Shot clock at 3. TNT, that defense is there, and they take it away.
And that time, walang mapasahan si JMF. He was actually expecting the double team para meron siyang mapasahan, pero hindi nag-double team. Single coverage kasi napakalayo niya. If he wants to be double team, he's got to be closer to the basket. So he's got to be versatile.
And here comes that pick and roll that misfires. It's disrupted by San Miguel. They're trying to get into Junmar. Kelly just knows how to play Junmar there. In the meantime, here's Trollano. Lobs it outside to Perez. Shot clock reduced to 9. Perez slashes up the inside. The shot won't work.
And that time, walang ball screen para sa kanya. Perez needs to be screened so he can slash all the way home.
Heading with a careless pass. Tries to recover it. Nearly lost the possession. Shot clock is down to 10. Kelly considering, but won't even try. Long cross court to Oftana. Lassiter is on him. Step back. It becomes a pass. Long, Cobontin, no. But it's taken away by Heruela.
Extra effort right now, fresher legs for TNT.
And this is what's gonna happen kung walang katulong si Junmar sa loob. Wala si Mo, wala si Brondial. He's all alone in trying to get those rebounds. That time, nakukuha ng rebound si Lassiter.
Heading, who has 10 points so far, missing from the outside, 11-point lead by TNT. That shot won't buy. Rebound is picked up, and there's a foul on the follow-up of CJ Perez.
if you're San Miguel, even if you're not knocking down those threes, as long as you're taking good threes, meaning by the right person at the right spot.
CJ Perez hindi pa nakaka-score sa larong ito. 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Now he'll get a chance to put some points across his name.
And Dean, talk about the defense of TNT, limiting San Miguel to 26 points so far.
Oh.
4 attempts so far from the field, and finally, yes, he puts a point across his name. Game 1 of finals of Philippine Cup.
Now Brondial is ready to check back in. Importante yan. He provides the ball screens para kay CJ. CJ's gotta be unleashed. At kailangan din ng katulog ni Junmar for the rebounds and also protecting the rim.
And 2-for-2 scenario for CJ Perez. Lead is reduced to 9. 5 minutes and 16 to go. Second quarter.
Perez continuing to hound the point guard, si Aruela.
Nadula si Aruela. Kelly Williams, close range. No, tries to make up for his own miss. Rebound, heading. Yes!
Off an offensive rebound. That quick three.
The second time that Kelly Williams has done that. Hindi niya maipasok yung offensive putback niya. Hinanap niya si Jordan Heading. Siya naman ang pumukol.
Who now has 13 points and a major contribution for TNT Tropang 5G.
Look at the way Kelly Williams is defending JML.
That's a foul. There's a foul on Kabunting.
Kabunting said he was kicked. But that foul will stick.
Ang ganda talaga ng pick-up dito kay Jordan Heading. Remember who they traded for, right? Mikey Williams, who hasn't played for TNT in a year.
And the stories between him and Converge, nothing clear there.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing clear.
And it's funny because
why?
He's not even playing in any professional league sa Los Angeles. He's playing pickup games. And I saw a picture when he played a pickup game with Kevin Kiambao in Los Angeles.
40-30. Perez now getting his points from the free throw line.
All his points coming from the stripe.
And that's a total of 5 as we enter the last 4:38. Second quarter. Peruela heading now being guarded closely by Rosales. Octana. Can he get unleashed here? Williams fires a 3. It kisses the iron. Here's Perez. Confronted by Heruela. Rosales. Too sharp. Rebound Junmar.
That's where he's the best at. Getting the offensive rebound. Hitting the putback. At that time, Kelly Williams nasa likod niya.
No wasted motion. He'll go straight to the hoop. 9 points by the Kraken. Here's Heading. Williams provides the big screen. The kick out of Tana, quick release. Bang! It's a 3.
Gotta love how Jordan Heading finding his teammates for those shots.
And how fluid TNT Tropang 5G here in the first half. How they've been. CJ loses control.
Quick hands by Kelly Williams.
Those three-pointers continuing to haunt San Miguel. Ilan naman three-pointers na ginagawa ng TNT? They had 4 in the first quarter, and then they added 2 more dito sa ating, make that 3.
So that's 7.
7 plus 1 4-pointer. At ang San Miguel, may isang 3-pointer.
Here it is on your screens. On your screens, just now.
Nakita natin.
Nakita mo, bilis eh.
Two for Oftana in this quarter and 1 for Heading.
You know, in spite of the discrepancy in perimeter scoring, you know, San Miguel is 10 points down.
Yep.
They're not
in a bad situation, yeah. Could be worse.
Oh, and they're going to get free throws now.
You know, I think the free throws are keeping them at least within striking distance. Kasi naging 10, 11, 9. Kwame Johnson, a starter, returns to the floor. Pulling out Rosales.
So I'm talking about free throws.
Okay.
In the semifinals, the team with the least amount of free throws is San Miguel. 13.7 lang ang average nila ng free throws in the semifinals.
Yun yung foul kanina ni Williams. And The lead is now down to 8, sorry.
Ang problema naman ng TNT is that they're number 2 in the league in giving up the most free throws.
But their three-point shooting is on target.
There's a reason kung bakit the TNT is number 1 in perimeter points. They're proving it. They're showing it now.
And they're challenging to San Miguel. San Miguel, come out, defend us.
Ito, binabasa ni Junmar. Yung Depensa is looking for the double.
Open si Marcio.
Hindi pa pumapasok yung three-pointer.
Oops, sandali. May foul si Heruela.
Oh, they're making life so difficult for Junmar.
Yeah.
Even before he gets that basketball, there's a body on him, pushing him out of the comfort zone. And then the primary defender is doing a really good job. And then pagka nakakuha ng ball or pag umikot si Junmar nandun, they're collapsing on him.
With the score at 46-35 and 2:51 to go in the second, we have a timeout here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Back here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum for Game 1 of the Philippine Cup. Jordan Heading has exploded here in this first half of play.
Well, 13 points already for Jordan Heading. 4 assists, 3 of 4 from that three-point area. And providing that energy. Remember, down sila ng 0-6 at the start of the first quarter, but it was Jordan Heading who led the charge for TNT. Ended up with 8 points in that first quarter.
Three-point shooting ni Jordan Heading has been on point. Actually, the entire TNT team, 8 out of 15 from 3, 1 of 2 from 4. Overall, from deep, they're 9 out of 17. That's 53% shooting from deep. That's 3 and 4. While San Miguel is 0 out of 9 from 3 and 4.
Alam mo kung bakit sila tumitira at pumapasok. May confidence buo sila sa team tonight. May Kelly Williams. Meron buo tayo, hindi tayo kulang-kulang. So tira tayo, di ba? Nung semifinals kasi, wow, ang hirap nito. Maraming wala sa atin. Pag buo ang team mo, you can do anything with confidence.
At saka binago din yung
That's another
point
thing.
of attack ni Coach Chot Reyes in the semifinals. They shot 40% of their attempts from 3 and 4. But in the eliminations, that was up to 49. And ngayon, ang dami nilang tinitirang from deep.
With confidence. With confidence.
And also, bumalik na si R.R. Pogoy, who has contributed 1 3-pointer.
Saka pag tumama ka ng una, parang batya yung ring. In the meantime, split from the line, and the lead is sliced down to 10 with 2:15 to go in the first half of play.
12 of the 36 points of San Miguel coming from the free throw line.
You know, it's funny because that's an outside shot. Yun na naman. Just talking about R.R. Pogoy.
Injured si R.R. Pogoy. Naglinis ng baril. Naglinis ng paasintahan.
Guys, ito naman ang diferensya in terms of perimeter points. I'm talking from deep, 3 and 4. 31 points for TNT, 0 for San Miguel.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
That's 31 and 0.
In the meantime, Wami Johnson courting the inside. This 13-point lead is the biggest lead established by TNT Tropang 5G. Wami hits the first.
TNT in control of this game.
Yeah.
Well, good thing for San Miguel, the Dean. They're making their free throws.
Tama. If not, Nako. And you know how important free throws
Oh,
are.
very important.
Yes, congratulations to UP for beating LaSalle in the Phil Oil. LaSalle missing 20 free throws.
I wasn't going to go there. I really wasn't. I don't know why you're going
mahirap
there.
talaga manalo pag hindi ka makashoot ng free throw.
Why you're going there, I have no idea. In the meantime, back to the life in the PBA. Game 1. In the meantime, Aram. Here's another Pugoy again. Not this time though, and the rebound controlled by Brondial.
What a way to play defense. Akala ni June Murray was gonna be alone for a dunk. Pero nag-converge yung mga defenders ng TNT, forcing the turnover.
Grabe ang balansa ni Chot of his lineup for this game.
You know, we've been talking about the perimeter scoring ng TNT. Pero tingnan natin ang score ng San Miguel. They've been held to 38 points. That's defense ng TNT.
You know, Chot will say, we're not thinking of the grand slam, but they are. They are.
For sure. Mahirap hindi isipin, pero
diba?
ginagawa niya.
It's there.
He's trying to do
not
it a
let
step.
the players think about it. If
Kasi
we're
malayo
there,
yun eh.
If we're there, we'll go for it. Why not?
Ano yung sinabi ni Coach Leo? It takes 4 wins.
Yes, takes 4 wins.
So yun ang pag-iisipan ni Coach Shot. Pag-isipan muna natin yung win number 1. Kasi pag inisip mo na yung Grand Slam, 4 na panalo pa yun eh. Parang ang laki. You want to be able to, you want to be able to make it smaller. Smaller goals, di ba? Konti-konti.
Ang ganda ng pagkasabi ni Coach Leo eh. Ang manalalo dito, yung team na makakuha ng 4 wins, sila mauuna.
Napakasimple. Heading forward. That's a four. The second. The second by TNT Tropang 5G in this first half.
Now it's 35-0. The difference in deep points in favor of TNT.
Biggest lead of 15, and the rebounds controlled by the Tropa.
San Miguel shooting 28% from the floor at this stage.
Comontin, yes!
They're just shooting really well itong TNT right now. They're using their quickness. That's RHJ cheering on his team. RHJ has won 2 championships with them this year.
And there's a story behind that because maraming nagsasabi, yung TNT, magaling lang sila kasi nandun si RHJ in their 2 championships. But hey, this is an all-Filipino championship. They're in the finals. They went through the ringer. Pero ngayon, ang laki na ng lamang nila. They're up by 17.
Which is the biggest lead in this first half of play.
Again, TNT using their quickness, using their ability to shoot from the perimeter.
And they're shooting the lights out here in this first half of play. Gogoy, Kelly Williams, Jordan Heading. They are on fire. Even Oftana drilled in one. Boy, they have cleaned their guns with this one. And this one, a long top of the key 3 delivered upon. Last minute of play. San Miguel currently down, as Quinito pointed out, by 17. Traveling.
That defense of TNT is suffocating. And then after making stops, they push that basketball and keeping San Miguel on their heels. Yun yung nagiging problema eh.
Tsaka yung patented play ng San Miguel to give ball screens para kay CJ, hindi natin nakikita yun eh. I think TNT has well studied kung anong mga ginagawang play ng San Miguel offensively, and their defense has been impeccable.
And talk about preparing for the finals. While Game 7 of the Ginebra San Miguel series was on, the TNT team had a team dinner. And let's watch this game together. Nobody invites us to watch Game 7.
Yeah,
By the way, that was with the chairman MVP. And, you know, the players, the coaching staff, everybody was saying, what an inspiration.
Sabi ni Chairman MVP, bahala kayo sa buhay niyo. Lagi naman kayo nasa Game 7 eh.
29% field goal percentage for San Miguel in this first half.
Malapit na birthday ni MVP. Alam ko, I know we greeted him during the badminton coverage yesterday. 55-38. What an authoritative first half by TNT as you look at the card for RHJ.
Well, 3-time best import, and he's challenging Justin Brownlee as among the all-time greats in the import category in the PBA.
Heading, his dribble interrupted. Play continues, corner. Oh! Oh, look at this! The tear continues!
It's an unbelievable barrage of points from the outside. Here's a three-point attempt, and that's the first one. That's the first deep shot coming from San Miguel.
Finally, and the lead is slashed down to 16. 20 seconds to go.
Very important for the San Miguel Beermen to be able to, you're down, yes, you're down by 16, but it's only the second quarter. They understand that, again, it takes 4 quarters, 48 minutes to win a ball game, or sometimes even more. Lalo na dito tayo, Sir.
You and I are here. And that is the third team foul of San Miguel.
Fouls to give.
Yep.
Smart foul by Wami Johnson. And San Miguel will not want TNT to score another basket
before the
halftime horn sounds. Kanya nandiyan si Rosales. They can give up the fouls.
Do you know, long before Dominic Uy was playing at Rizal Memorial, there was no horn. It was a gun. It was a gun. It was a gun. That ended the first half and the second
I hope
half.
it wasn't pointed at anyone.
No, mabuti na lang.
Yun yata yung mga toy gun na pula yung bullets.
Wow. Alam mo yun? Niligtas na nga kita eh. No. Basket, had it done it? No. There's a whistle. Loose ball foul. Dang is called for the foul. San Miguel's 4th team foul.
Foul to give para sa kanila, but there's only 1.4 seconds to go. Catch and shoot, we can expect that from TNT.
Si Pugoy yung pinatid.
Ito na, si
Why
Pugoy.
not?
That's a four. That is a four. That's a four. R.R. Pugoy, welcome back to the PBA. Wow.
I think that should count. I think that should count.
Oh, sure. This guy did not play the last 4 games for TNT with a hamstring strain. Kita mo naman, 1.4 seconds to go, and San Miguel had a foul to give. 4-pointer ang pumasok.
That's the second in this first half, and Pugoy establishing TNT's 20-point lead at the end of 24 minutes of action. The team that has a chance to go for a Grand Slam, not thinking about it, as they said, but this is just game 1. Game 1 featuring TNT against San Miguel as the raw emotions unfold. The strategies have been planned, but at the end of the day, it will come down to the players performing on the court. 20-point lead by TNT. Your second half coming just right up.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live? I can watch me. Pilipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded,
Matapos ang matinding laban sa semifinals, dalawang teams na lang ang natira, ang TNT Tropang 5G at ang San Miguel Beermen. Parehong gutom sa panalo, parehong handang ibuhos lahat para sa Philippine Cup title. Pero bago magsimula ang finals, pakinggan muna natin ang players at coaches. Ano ang mindset nila at gaano sila kahanda para sa laban na ito?
I don't think we can get more motivated than what we are right now. And it showed in our preparation in these practices leading up to the series. We're super excited to get going. We're super excited to compete against a really, really strong San Miguel team. So yeah, we're just ready to go.
It's the championship now, so like I've told Coach this, whether I play 1 minute or whether I play 48 minutes, I'm going to give them my all. And nothing's going to change with me, with my teammates, and giving them advice. So I think that's how my role's changed.
We know how good Coach Shot adjusts, both offensive and defensive. So I think my role is just to play good defense and make shots when it matters the most.
I just expect a hard-fought series. San Miguel, they're really talented. They have a lot of depth, a lot of shooting, a lot of bigs, a lot of everything. But yeah, it feels really good to be back out there with the guys competing. And, I just want to contribute in any way, to finally get a piece of that action. I'm really looking forward to it. To all the TNT fans, we appreciate your support. We know you guys are going to come out and show a lot more love, a lot more support during the finals. So, we can't wait to see you. We play hard for you guys as well, and thank you.
To all our San Miguel fans, thank you for your patience and your support. We needed that, especially going up against Ginebra, and hopefully you guys bring the same energy this finals as well. Thank you.
And that wraps up the finals press conference, the calm before the storm. For both these teams, this is more than just the finals. It is a battle for legacy. The last crown standing, the tale of Grand Slams. And with that being said, this has been Bea Escudero.
A dream start for the Grand Slam-seeking TNT Tropang 5G as they are up by 20 points here at halftime against the San Miguel Beermen. We'd like to welcome everybody back to our live coverage sa RPTV at sa PBA Rush, and of course, lahat ng ating mga kaastig na laging nanonood sa pamamagitan ng Arena Plus app. And before we get to our halftime breakdown, we'd also like to remind everybody to support our social media platforms at Arena Plus PH on X, TikTok, and Instagram. And do check out www.arenaplus.ph para supportahan ang inyong mga paboritong manlalaro at koponan. Anton Rojas pa rin po kasama si Coach Alan Gregorio. TNT nagpaulan ng 3 sa first half. Coach AG, 9 out of 17. Jordan Heading playing in his first PBA Finals, leading the way with 17 markers.
You know, perimeter points is 45-5. That is just a big disparity between these two teams. You know that it all started with how they played and executed in their offense, but at the same time, limiting San Miguel to only 41 points after 24 minutes of basketball.
Let's take a look at one of the plays that you picked out, Coach AG. And a lot of TNT's plays start off like this at the top of the key with a ball screen.
Well, we've seen about 60 to 70% of how San Miguel started their offense. It all started on the top, and a lot of ball reversals, as you can see right here. Calvin Oftana looking for a teammate. Then there is another screen coming this time from Ganuelas Rosser. And then that big roll, and then clearly a mismatch right there. Just a beautiful drop step coming from Ganuelas Rosser, and there it is for the finish and the 2 points.
Really hunting for those mismatches, and of course making the bigs move their feet as you break it down right here on the board, Coach.
Well, you can see right here that the offense a lot of times starts from the top for the San Miguel Beermen. We can see that there are screens coming from Glenn Cubintin here in this very specific play. No, but then again, that screen is not being used, and you know that Cubintin will just be going to one side, as we see a flash going to the top for Calvin Oftana where he gets that leather. Then a lot of people just improving on their spots, and there is going to be another screen right here which is going to be used by Calvin Oftana. He's going to be a threat. You've got to double team on Calvin Oftana, but the timing of the roll of when Ganuelas Rosser will be getting that ball, and just one drop step, and there he is going for the 2 points.
And even though Don Trollano was there, masyadong malaki na itong si BGR able to finish. As you said, Coach AG, karamihan, 75% halos lahat ng mga plays ng TNT nagsisimula dyan at the top of the key with the ball screen.
Well, you know, we talked about how many points the perimeter guys of the TNT has been scoring. No, we know for a fact that San Miguel would want to go to the post. There's a lot of his mismatch with Junmar Fajardo. But then again, there is one thing that San Miguel will really have to focus right here. How do they stop the perimeter scoring of the TNT Tropang 5G?
As I mentioned earlier, Jordan Heading leading the way with 17. RR Pogoy What a miraculous return for him. 15 first half points for the veteran. And of course, Junmar Fajardo leading the way para sa SMB with 10 markers. We'll see what happens in the second half here in game number 1 of the PBA Philippine Cup Finals. Coach AG and I will be back with the rest of the gang for our post-game discussion dito sa X's and O's Arena Plus Live, sama-sama sa Arena.
Sa Arena Plus.
It is 61-41 at the end of 24 minutes of action, and TNT shooting the lights out here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum in game number 1. Dom, I'm sure the numbers are going to jump out at us.
O, tingnan natin itong ginawa ng TNT. They've got a 20-point lead, and how did they do it? They shot the ball really, really well. 47% in the first quarter. Nung second quarter, tumaas pa yan to 55%. Making 3-point shots, making 4-point shots, ending that fourth quarter with that 4-point shot of R.R. Pugoy. Tingnan mo naman yung 3-point field goal shooting. 9 of 17 for TNT, 1 of 9 only for San Miguel. Free throws, eto. That's what more or less kept San Miguel in that ball game. 14 of 15 from that free throw line. 16 assists though for TNT. Moving that basketball, kaya hindi makahabol ito nga San Miguel. 45 of the 61 points of TNT coming from the perimeter. Kitang-kita mo doon sa 9 of 17 na 3-point field goals, and then nakadalawa pang 4-point shot yan.
At talagang na-shootout sila, Kinito, dito sa first half.
While breaking down the perimeter points, actually 39 points galing sa 3 and 4 for TNT, while only 3 galing sa isang solitary 3-pointer na ginawa ni CJ Perez for San Miguel. That's a 39-3 disadvantage for San Miguel in terms of shooting from deep. At ito makikita natin ang leading scorers natin. Already 2 double-figure scorers for TNT, and R.R. Pugoy. What a re-entry para sa kanya na hindi naglaro last 4 games sa semifinals because he was suffering from a hamstring strain and wasn't sure if he could play today. He was day-to-day. Naipasok siya off the bench ni Coach Chot Reyes. Already has contributed 15 points. Ganuelas Rosser, he has been in foul trouble. Meron din siyang tatlong fouls. But he has been able to contribute 9 points so far. And for San Miguel, only 1 double-figure score.
At si Pugoy, 2-4, no? Tama ba ako? Dalawang? 8 of those 15 points coming from the 4-point sector. One was a buzzer beater at the end of the second quarter.
We talked about the 4 assists of San Miguel. Kasi yung first quarter, dun nanggaling lahat ng assist ng San Miguel, only in the first quarter. So in the second quarter, they were 0 assists. Not able to move that ball, and that's why they shot poorly. 20% from the field ang San Miguel in that second quarter. CJ Perez leading that team in the second quarter with 8 points. But 5 dun sa 8 puntos na yun, nanggaling sa free throw line.
And to accentuate yung mga puntos sinabi mo, Dom, yung assists, only 4 assists for San Miguel. And that's because of the defense ng TNT. Sa liga natin, they're number 2 in terms of least assists allowed at 18 a game. And for San Miguel, they're averaging over 20 assists a game.
Okay, on other news, the send-off showdown, Gilas versus the Macau Black Bears, will happen on July 28, 7:30 p.m. dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum.
Well, that's going to be a very interesting game. Yung send-off. And balita ako, si Kevin Kiamba will be back in town. Maybe in a couple of days. So, he will be rejoining Gilas. And of course, nawala na yung Barangay Ginebra sa finals natin. So, the Ginebra players will be ready for action.
Yeah.
They'll be having a good rest along with the coach, Kikon.
Hang on, Eileen Chi is with assistant coach Peter Martin of San Miguel.
Coach Peter Martin, our always-on home coach Jerome Go has a question. With TNT shots falling at 51.2%, how would you like the San Miguel Beermen to adjust their defense to match TNT's quickness?
Well, we have to challenge their shots first and foremost. Maybe we had made the mistake with the matchups in the first quarter, in the second quarter. But our biggest concern is the way they're playing defense on us. They're trying to take away 2 of our best guys. You saw Brian Haruela was on CJ Perez the whole time. Junmar Fajardo had a hard time getting the ball in the post. So we made our adjustments. Hopefully it'll work.
Thank you so much, Coach Peter, and back to you.
Thank you very much, Eileen Shea with Peter Martin. And that segment brought to you by PLDT Home, always on. Keep the connection going.
And Seb, Dom, how to adjust to TNT's defense? Yan ang malaking challenge sa San Miguel because in the first half, they shot only 31% from the floor. And remember what we said at the top of our coverage, and San Miguel happens to be number 1 in field goal percentage sa liga natin, shooting 45, check that, 44,
almost
46.1% from the floor. And to be held down to just 31 from an average of 46%, I mean, that is a testament and a tribute and credit to TNT's defense.
And let's see if the Beermen make the adjustments going into this third quarter. It's a 20-point mountain they have to climb. Long pass to Ganuelas Rosser. Keep in mind, he will be playing with 3 personal fouls.
And you also know that it's Mo Tautua and not Gronyal who's starting the second half.
Better defense by San Miguel. They read that intended cross-court pass by heading.
And Troliano as well starting for San Miguel.
So some changes now in the matchups.
They want to get the max out of this one.
And I think we're going to be seeing a rejuvenated Junmar. He's going to put his team on his shoulders.
And he has now contributed 12 points. Lead has been chopped down to 18. Here's heading, being pursued by Troliano. Kelly launches a 3.
Oh, another one. That's another three-pointer.
It's not stopping, Quinito. They continue to puncture that three-point shot.
And that's 42 points now from TNT from deep, from 3 and 4, as against only 3 for San Miguel.
Biggest lead of 21 is on your picture.
Ito na naman yung depensa ng TNT getting that turnover.
Tres na naman!
That's another three-pointer.
Well, you talk about a team that's shooting well. You talk about a team that has got a lot of confidence from the outside. Confidence.
I'm keeping count. It's 45 points now coming from deep for TNT.
Troliano is fouled by Heruela. Parang ang feeling ng TNT, we're not gonna miss tonight.
You know, the incredible performance of Kelly Williams, I think, is noteworthy. And it's not just his outside shooting, it's the way he's been defending Junmar Fajardo. You know, akala ko si Kelly hindi makakalaro sa laro ito eh. Because, you know, he hurt his ankle, he missed 2 games, the last 2 games in the semifinals. And Coach Schott was telling me 2 days ago he couldn't put weight on his foot.
And maybe, you know, all for the better. Diba? If we go far, we will play Kelly Williams.
Oo. At saka yung footwork na pinapakita niya in defending and trying to deny the touches ni Junmar, it's incredible how he's able to do that for someone who's just recovering from an ankle sprain.
To the corner, to the top of the key, right side. Not this time though. Heading recovers downstairs. Ganuelas Rosser tied up. Lost the ball, however.
Gotta love what Jordan Henning did there. Dinelay niya yung pag-push ng basketball ng San Miguel.
They're going to Junmar almost exclusively here. But they go to Tautua. Troliano doesn't get a pick. To the corner. Marshall got it from 3-point gun range.
Now those shots have to fall for San Miguel if they want to get back in this game.
In bundles, actually. That lead is still a 20-pointer.
And not only that, they have to play tougher defense to stop those outside shots.
Junmar hammered from behind, no whistle.
BGR, he got 3 personal fouls.
But nakakuna ng stop on San Miguel. Let's see if they can convert in this possession.
Here's Tautua thinking about
That's a 3.
Yes!
That is a 3 coming from Mo Tautua.
And San Miguel beginning to like this third quarter.
Tautua in the eliminations shot 48.9% from 3. So he's not a bad 3-point shooter, but I have to mention that in the semifinals he was 0 out of 8.
Hang on, mukhang tinapakan yung linya.
Dalawa.
Dos lang.
Just 2 points.
Na-excite si Quinito.
Oo, kasi ang ganda ng stats eh.
Bihira kasi nga na.
Ito na.
Hindi pumasok, rebound, tinangay ng San Miguel.
Ito mga stops ng San Miguel.
And the lead is down to 18. Troliano, 4.
Now he was going for the home run. That was an open shot, and he can hit it from 4, so why not?
Here's Oftana. Shot clock reduced to 11. Screen by Kelly Williams. The drive, the fake. He's bottled up. He can't elevate. The drive, the shot. No, it comes from another direction. Air ball.
That's another stop. You notice that 5 out on TNT. Wala silang post threat.
That's a
in that
blocking foul.
sequence.
That's a blocking foul.
Yeah, it is. But 3 consecutive stops now by San Miguel. They just have to convert on the other side.
And now let's review your Dean's list for San Miguel first.
Well, for San Miguel, they've got
versatility. Junmar Fajardo.
Yes, that's a check mark.
Teka, ulitin natin. Nalito ka. Ulitin natin, mami. Ha? Ulitin natin. Teka, game muna tayo. 67-49. Ulitin natin. Akin na yung papel. In the meantime, eto Kinito, subukan mo.
Yan, okay. X mark for JMS versatility. Check mark for the deep rotation and X mark for the tight closeouts. So the report card is 2X for San Miguel and only 1 check mark. Their deep rotation has actually been matched by the deep rotation then on TNT. So, nag-negate lang.
In the meantime, the dish off and the slam. And then Wells Rosser gets the bonus. He fails to complete it, but it's still a 20-point lead staring at San Miguel. San Miguel will have to chop this down slowly.
Konti-konti. Cut it down to maybe single digits at the end of the third quarter.
A foul from the rear by Heading, most likely.
And just to underscore yung sinabi natin kanina about the X-Mark and Junmar's versatility, I don't think we've been seeing too much of Junmar getting touches because of the way TNT has been playing denial. Kanya, hirap si Junmar dito sa laro. Let's see kung magbabago yan with some adjustments on the offense here in the second half.
And
we were just saying how difficult it is for him to get his touch.
Eram with a foul.
That is a foul.
He might get a warning.
But you notice they're clearing it out now for Junmar. They want to get him isolations so he can go one-on-one and make it difficult for the double to come because masyado nang mahaba yung espasyo na ibibigay nila. Here's Junmar, and he will not score!
He won't make it. Here comes Optana, busting out. Optana's slowing it down. Needs some friends along for the ride. Kicks it out, and Wells Rosser says, come here, get the ball from me. Can't get it over now to Enciso. They slow it down. 8 on the shooting clock. To the corner we go. Elevation! No conversion. Then Wells Rosser repossesses. Shooting! No! Rebound, Junmar. Here comes Marshall Lassiter. No!
TNT able to get down and be in front para hindi madali ang tira ng San Miguel in that fast break.
You know, the way the crowd is screaming, it doesn't feel like a 20-point lead. San Miguel faithful, hoping that a comeback will be engineered soon. Eram shakes, gets smothered and bothered by Junmar.
Needs to take that
stay
jumper.
there. Against Junmar, you have to release early.
Yeah. And you gotta take that jumper. Pinasok pa niya eh.
Mas maganda ang pinapakita ang depensa ngayon ng San Miguel. They've been able to get some stops here except for that slam dunk kanina ni BGR.
This one will not buy Junmar uncontested, unmolested for the rebound. He has collected 7 boards. Johnson slows it down. Lassiter peeks inside. Over to the Kraken. Over to Wami, 3.
Johnson a starter, but he has not been able to deliver big time here. He's only got 4 points so far in his very first finals appearance.
Eram stretch for the ball, fires the top of the key shot, no.
Well, they keep taking those threes. Now there's actually challenges, harder challenges by San Miguel.
Junmar has to hustle for it. He's pushed out of the box area. Stoops down low, finds an opening and scores.
1-on-1, Junmar Fajardo. Yun ang sinasabi natin of versatility. Getting the ball outside and then driving in.
And
How rare is that?
Junmar has now gathered 14 across his name. Cisa drives, sees a bit of an opening, kicks it outside. Aurin, Eram hesitates, fires. No, and the rebound controlled by Junmar. That is 8 for him. Johnson slows it down. Kicks it over to Trojano. No chance to elevate.
Again, they're looking at Junmar Fajardo
Almost
to
exclusively.
make his play. No double team. What's he gonna do? There's a double.
Deep. Force it out. Missed the shot. Aaron hooks it down.
When they put up a late double on Junmar Fajardo, Junmar looks tired. He's not
Open
getting back on
shot.
defense.
Yes!
Hindi bumaba si Junmar. Sa depensa.
Napagod na rin eh.
Napapagod siya because binabaga siya habang susubukan niyang umapensa, right? Trying to even get position. They're bodying him up. They're making him work for every single move on the court.
Tua thinking about it. Doesn't elevate. Goes over to Marcha. Fires in the corner. No. Rebound. Aaron with a handle. Here's the push. 3-on-2. Being fashioned out by TNT Tropang 5G. Over now to Octano. Who's open. No. Follow up. No. Got it on the reverse.
Alam mo, kung hindi napasok ni Erang yun, andun pa si BGR to try to get that offensive rebound. They're really, the two big men of TNT doing such a good job of defending Junmar and making him work on the other side as well.
Sino ang ka-twin cam ng ating mga coolest of all time. This twin cam is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool, keeping you fresh throughout. It won't let you down. Tingin tayo sa ating big screen, mga ka-PBA. How about this look right now? Come on! It's Jericho Cruz look-alike! That was a cool look right there. And how about this next one? Meron pa mga ka-PBA. Looking fresh all the way. Khaled Otana. Yes, that's cool. And how about this one? You really won't be down with this face right here. And this twin cam is brought to you by Rexona. It won't let you down.
Back with us here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, and here's the story about Brandon Ganuela's roster and his journey here in the PBA.
He's had two teams already, played for those two teams, and then traded to TNT in 2024, and then suffers an ACL injury early on in his career in TNT. Now he is back, returned to the court this conference. Hindi siya nakasama. Watching from the sidelines in the first two championships of TNT, gusto niya kasama naman siya in a big role in trying to get this third one.
Playing. Biggest lead of TNT is on your screens. Here comes the touch passing by the Beermen. 3 on its way. High up and out. Junmar brushes away Williams, and the ball will be retained and by San Miguel. Eileen has a report first.
Gentlemen, para kay Coach Sandy Arespa-Cochaga, maganda ang pinakita ng TNT in the first half, but more than the offensive firepower, ang gusto nilang i-sustain ay ang kanilang good defense. Turnovers and fouls ang key stat points na binabantayan nila moving forward to keep the momentum on their side. Dahil ika nga ni Coach Sandy, the goal is to keep them below 100 points, and the only way we can do that is by limiting the free throws we give and the turnover points they can capitalize on. Back to you.
Eileen Shi, thank you very much. Meanwhile, there was a foul off the shot, I think, of Jericho Cruz.
Foul's called on Kim Aurin.
It's a 23-point lead, but it doesn't feel like that, huh?
Definitely very active yung crowd natin dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum.
And also ang feeling ng crowd, San Miguel, meron silang capacity to win. Ito naman ang ating
ito, maayos ba?
yes.
Maayos ba?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Yes, tama to.
Linawin
Okay.
mo. Linawin mo.
For San Miguel,
Para
it's
matuwa tayong lahat.
JML versatility. Hindi natin nakikita yan because they've been able to defend him very well. And that's an X mark. Yung X mark din, yung tight closeouts, obviously, that's a big X mark. Pero yung deep rotation nila, that's a check mark because nakagamit na sila ng 11 players. But TNT has also responded by using 11 players in the first half. So, nag-neutralize each other in terms of the rotation.
Still to come is the TNT business. Now hang on for that. In the meantime, Aurin dancing, waltzing. Body shot. Manuela's Russell is smothered. Aurin taps it outside. There's a foul. I told you Chris Ross is going to say something after a while.
Make himself heard by the referees.
Si Fajardo natawagan ng foul.
His second foul of the game.
Ito naman ang ating business for TNT, and we've got 2 check marks. Tama to? Maayos ito. And the check mark is they've been able to stop those ball screens for CJ. CJ has been bleeding for points. So big check mark. Yung X mark nila yung foul discretion. They're giving up too many free throws to San Miguel. And plus, nag-early foul trouble si BGR. And another check mark is that they've been able to rebound by committee. And number 2 sa rebounding ang San Miguel sa liga natin. But in the first half, 27-21 ang advantage ng TNT in the rebounding department.
Kasi pag hindi maayos yung business, Olivayan to.
Dalawang check mark for TNT, 1 X mark.
In the meantime, Jericho needs to explode. That will count. And may foul pa kasama. You know, the usual scorers for San Miguel have been contained by the TNT defense as well. But you're right, Quinito. The San Miguel people know that their team has this explosive quality that could happen at any time.
And you know, they miss a lot of three-point shots in the first 2 quarters, but could be very different come the end of the third and the fourth quarter as well.
Yung malaking pagkukulang sa opensa ng San Miguel, hindi lang yung few points ni CJ Perez, but also si Junmar Fajardo. He usually gets a lot of points from offensive rebounds and putbacks. Pero dito, he's been blocked out, he's been boxed out, he's not been able to get those kind of shots.
Yun. Lumipad na.
Ito na. Ito na yung iniintay ng San Miguel faithful. The lead is down to 17 points.
And CJ Perez has chipped in double digits with 10. Libre and Ciso. Ayaw.
And another stop here by San Miguel. There's just 2:55 left here in the third quarter.
Alam mo, pinapayagan lang ni Chot tumira. Sige, total naman, pumapasok.
Pumapasok.
Dinapit
riding that wave.
Canuelas Russell palabas. Mahabang sirena. And the 5G will utilize a timeout ahead 74-57. Good size crowd here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, and also in attendance some personalities as well, joining these faithful PBA fans who have trooped to the venue tonight on this Sunday. Score 74-57, TNT still in the lead right now.
Big 17-point lead still by TNT, but San Miguel making a bit of headway.
In the meantime, this is my favorite Lasagna, not the two of you.
Mayor
Mayor
Francis
Zamora,
Zamora.
your teammate.
My teammate and a good friend of
I
mine.
love talking to him, not to the two of you. But as on your screens, hang on. Kiko Estrada as Totoy Bato, Billy Villeta as Dustin, Lester Lansing as Albi. This is the cast of Totoy Bato. In the meantime, San Miguel gets the basket.
And that time, Junior Fajardo was in easy scoring position.
They need more from him.
Yeah, tsaka he needs to get that pass when he's close inside.
Oy, may foul.
Problema lang, baka ma 3-second violation siya.
Yun
But,
lang.
he's too smart for that.
Pag late masyado yung entry niya, no?
And also good na makapuntos yung mga iba. Guys like CJ Perez, Jericho Cruz. Para makapagpahinga siya ng bahagya. Kasi napakahirap na pumupukpok ka on both sides.
Tapos tatakbo pa palabas.
Correct.
Pag mo ba si William? May foul. Jericho Cruz. Ilan na?
Pang-apat na yan.
Wala pa sa penalty. Ang San Miguel.
Ilan ba yan? Apat?
Pang-apat yan.
Okay.
Pang-apat na team foul. Hindi, pangatlo lang.
Hindi, apat.
Pang-apat.
Apat, ayan, no, San
Ang
Miguel.
gulo ng ano.
Hindi, tingnan mo yung number sa taas.
Oh.
Ang TNT penalty na.
Ayun. Si Pagoy.
Continues to sizzle the SAT.
I'll tell you,
Or
he's
17,
well rested. That's for
17.
sure.
Yun.
He's well rested.
Sigurado yun. Naglinis ka ng baril. Perez attacks! CJ with 12. Enciso counters, rushes. Kelly Williams considered. Pogoy being set up here. Pogoy losing his dribble, regains it. Jericho pursuing. Jericho dancing together with Pogoy. It's a wide open shot.
And Pagoy with the assist.
Everybody is in the party tonight.
Everybody's in the party and everybody's sharing that basketball for TNT.
Here's Ross thinking about it. Whips it over to CJ. Oop, nearly double dribble there.
He's going one-on-one. There's no screen.
And Junmar is not in a position to get the rebound. Aurin slows it down. Pogoy. Open. Three.
Oh, what a game. Aaron Pagoy.
20
This is
points
just
already.
unbelievable.
And watch this. It's another three. He already has 2 fours.
And you look how well wrapped his left leg is.
Yes.
And that's where he hurt his hamstring that kept him out of commission for 4 games in the semifinals.
The lead is back to 21. Ross and Tautua crashes in the floor, though he gets the basket.
And then before he went down, itong si RR Pogoy in that game number 2, kakagaling lang niya ng best player of the game at that time.
Yes, tama.
Diba?
Tama. 10 points by Tautua. Pogoy shakes free. And Cecil launches a triple.
And TNT is not gonna stop. They're riding this momentum. Nakakuha ng konting momentum ang San Miguel
Pero
kanina
hindi
lamang.
nagtagal,
They
Hindi
brought down
nagtagal.
the lead to 15, pero nandiyan na naman yung 3-point shooting ng TNT.
That rally fizzled out.
And it's just incredible.
Cruz. Perez. Better shooting position.
Oh!
Throws it.
CJ Perez with a shot.
At the buzzer, huh?
Yeah, at the buzzer.
At the buzzer. I
You will
didn't look
score
at,
that.
Yeah, I didn't look at the clock, but it looked like the clock finally hit 0-0-0 when it went in.
Is that going to be 4?
3 lang.
Tatlo
3
yun.
lang. 3 lang.
But that will count.
And that will bring this third period to an end. TNT still in front, 85-66.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas love.
Historians will call this game in the future, I don't know when. It's hard to ignore this three-point shooting of TNT Tropang 5G.
You gotta love their three-point shooting. 15 of 31 para dito sa TNT. At hindi nanggaling sa isang tao lang. It's a collective effort. Guys like Jordan Heading, R.R. Pugoy, Kelly Williams, Poy Aram also knocking it down. Oftana knocking it down. But look at R.R. Pugoy back with his first game for TNT. 20 points, 2 of 2. From that 2-point field goal, naka 4-point shot siya, naka 3-point shot siya. He hasn't played in 2 weeks, but definitely sharp for today's ballgame.
And Junmar Fajardo, hounded and all, has chipped in 16 points. In the meantime, fourth quarter is underway. Now, if San Miguel needs to catch up here, suggestions from the two of you. Anybody? Inito.
Unang-una, I think defensively, they want to make sure that no more three-point shots coming from TNT. Also, they need to secure the rebounds now. They had a spate of good stops in the third period. That needs to happen once more, Dito. It's got to start from defense and then let the offense flow.
I think they need to speed up the ball game, just like what they're doing now. Once they get that defensive rebound, push that basketball, because the defense of TNT hindi pa nakaka-set up. They need now the small guys to be able to attack that fast break.
And the lead has now been brought down to 15 here in the first minute of the payoff period.
And Chris Ross, again, reprising anong ginawa niya sa Game 7 against Barangay Nebra with 4 points so far here in this quarter. That's a nice tip in.
He was uncontested, nobody with a body on him.
Now that's the problem because JMF is not on the floor. So it's Motao Tua playing center all by himself. So walang opposition doon si Poyeran to get the offensive rebound and the putback.
Ross accelerates but misses the layup. Here comes a 4-on-2, a 3-on-2 finally. Down the middle, Cabuntin to the side, open. Circles out, rebound contested, fought for. And Heruela winning out. Oftana thought about it and they reset here.
Second chance opportunity. How long is JMF going to be sitting on the bench ng San Miguel Beer? They're getting out-rebounded badly here in the fourth quarter.
That won't work.
Another offensive rebound.
And here comes Oftana. Oftana looks inside, steps back. Better view. No. And the rebound finally taken away by San Miguel. Here comes the attack by Jericho. Bump. And no basket, but he'll shoot charities.
Just the quickness ang pinapakita ng TNT dito. They're fresher. They've got fresher legs. Obviously, you can see that having a longer break. Guys are really off to the races. Makita mo, pati yung coaching staff sinasabi, bilisan natin yung laro. Keep on pushing that ball.
Lumalabas 3 days rest ang San Miguel. As you take a look at the attorney Oji Narvasa beside Mayor Zamora. Oji and I were in school together and we said, buti na lang wala si Francis nung panahon natin naglalaro ka, Oji.
Attorney Oji is also
the legal counsel of the PBA.
Yes, the general counsel.
But hang on, let me complete the story. Ang gulo mo eh. Sabi namin, buti lang hindi natin kalaman si Francis nung araw. Wala tayong mapapanaluna sa Lasal. Oji was quite a player during his time. But if Francis were around, the story would have been different. Marunong din naman ako magpasarap na istorya para sa iyo. Oo naman. Hindi naman puro one-sided lang. Hindi gaya nung ginagawa nyo. 87-72. Deep pressing. Kene! Yung tumigil ng TNT!
And this juggernaut keeps on coming.
It's
stronger and stronger.
boring.
That's
tip in.
Well, yung sinasabi natin kanina how important it is for JMF to be back on the floor. So kaagad binalik ni Coach Lea Alstra, just very little rest. for JMF because they were just so badly out-rebounded.
Look at that play. Kelly Williams with an excellent assist.
And Kelly Williams drawing Junmar Fajardo away from under the basket.
Exactly.
At nakikita ng mga kakampi.
Ooh, that is an offensive foul against Jericho Cruz. They will challenge it, but there was definitely shoulder action from Jericho there.
Here's a challenge by Coach Lea Austria. And you see assistant team manager Dan Bianares. You know he's you know him because of what he's wearing. And I asked, sabi ko, nilalabak ba yung suit ni assistant team manager Inares? Because he keeps on wearing that same shirt. He has 3 of the same kind of shirt. Kanya, yes, he assures us, nilalabak naman yung mga shirt niya. Suspenseful moment. Challenge successful or unsuccessful? Ito ang nangyari.
The foul, the call is it's an offensive foul.
Well, it looked like an offensive foul.
The challenge made by the Beermen was not successful.
Not successful.
Not successful.
Yeah, I thought Jordan Hennig stood his ground.
Tsaka yung balikan talaga ni Jericho ang nakatungkod eh.
He initiated the action. Still an 18-point lead here enjoyed by TNT.
And they have not really missed that much.
No, it's an avalanche of outside shots. Yung perimeter shooting ng TNT has been impeccable in this game.
And it's not just from one person. Tuloy-tuloy ikot ang bola.
It's spread out. Roliano, nobody leaping with him.
And I really feel that quickness. Kita mo gano'ng kabilis makababa itong TNT.
That's
You're
a good
saying
point.
that, the guards need to push the ball, but the 5 guys of TNT are back.
Heruela, who was a starter today, guilty of the foul.
At maganda rito sa TNT, yung pagbalasa ng tao ni Coach Chot Reyes.
Yep, I agree.
BGR is not even on the floor. So when he comes back in, that's going to be another pair of fresh legs.
Eileen, what do you have?
Gentlemen, patuloy ang paghabol ng San Miguel Beermen sa TNT. And in their latest huddle, Coach Leo Austria emphasized how they have to play hard defense. Hindi daw nila pwedeng asahan si Junmar because he already played the entire third quarter with limited rest. So all of them have to step up, and moving forward, 2 things are being asked to be addressed. First is the team overhelping on defense, and second is the fact that they are still playing loose. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Eileen Chi. In the meantime, that's a miss by Octana. 8:20 to go. CJ wiggles open. Can't get it to fall. He's pursued. Got it to a teammate, but they still miss at close range.
That would have brought the lead down to 14 kung naipasok ni Troyano.
TNT also trying to use the clock a little bit. Try to limit the possessions.
Look at that high pick by Kelly Williams.
To the side we go. Oh, that'll work. Not quite. It looked like it would work, huh? Grabe yung shake free ng TNT, the way they create the openings. In the meantime, we're going to take a break in the action. 92-76 is TNT's current leading score. Okay, now for more insights into this game, we now bring in the X's and O's Arena Plus live analyst, Alan Gregorio. Alan?
Yeah, Sev, you know, it's all about the offense that's being played by TNT here in this ball game. No? A lot of things that San Miguel will really have to decide on. Number one, are they going to be double teaming? Number two, are they going to go under? Number three, are they going to be doing the switches in the top ball screen that TNT has been doing here in this ball game? And number four, should they be able to make those stops, San Miguel will have to be able to get those rebounds because a lot of second chance points are still being done by TNT here in this game.
Thank you very much, Coach Alan Gregorio from our Arena Plus X's and O's corner over there.
And it's a mountain that San Miguel has to climb.
Absolutely.
To be able to get the lead back and make this a fight.
Okay, di ba I told you, Dom, when Coach Shot wants to make a challenge, he makes the sign. Malaking TV niya sa bahay eh.
Hindi naman 15-inch lang yung TV niya.
And looking at the stats, gentlemen,
stats naman.
Isang category that I feel is very critical sa larong ito is the assist department. 24 assists for TNT and only 12 for San Miguel. And that kind of defense...
First stop pa lang malaki di ba?
That kind of defense ng TNT is preventing San Miguel to make the extra pass. And you need the extra pass to get your high
The
percentage
challenge made by
shots.
TNT was not successful.
Not successful in challenge ng TNT.
So everybody on even terms in that department, both have been denied challenges here.
At saka, just to finish my story about the assist.
Sorry.
Hindi, okay lang. If you have that kind of an assist number na 12, it will impact on your field goal percentage. Ang San Miguel can't seem to break into 40% field goal shooting and above.
What are they doing right now?
They're 39-1.
Wow, ganun kababa.
39.1.
Trollano attacks. Oh, nice switch. But there's a foul on the switch. Alam mo, they're not allowing San Miguel to attack yung usual drives ng San Miguel. China-challenge. Kahit may foul, okay lang.
Kahit na pumunta sa loob yung San Miguel, meron sasalubong sa kanila.
Beat us from the free throw line if you have to.
At saka parang nakikita natin dito yung TNT is just daring San Miguel to go one-on-one.
Sige, subukan
Nawawala
niya.
yung kanilang team play.
In the meantime, the first free throw is dropped by Trollano. It's 92-77 here in Game 1. In any event, Game 2 happens on their 2 days rest.
On Wednesday.
Dito pa rin yata.
Yes.
The first 3 games will be in the Smart Araneta Coliseum.
By the way, the coaching, in terms of the coaching battle, in terms of Philippine Cup Championships, nakaka-anin si Coach Shotres. Anin din si Coach Leo Austria. So this is going to be the tiebreaker.
Parang tama. Meantime, your dribble broken up by yourself. San Miguel rushing, Trollano gone, and it's down to 12.
This is the run.
This is a run by San Miguel. Look at where they're getting it. They're getting it from the stops.
And
they're getting it on the fast break.
Chris Ross is orchestrating this.
And Herwella being chewed up by the defense here. Lost the ball 2 times in a row.
And they were former teammates. Ito yung fast break attack ng San Miguel. Don Trollano scoring. Now the 2 bench players who are prolific scorers in San Miguel on the floor, Jericho Cruz and Don Trollano.
Yan ang 1-2 punch ni Leo Austria coming off the bench. Here's CJ Perez inside the June bar. And managed to stop. That will not happen 2 times in a row.
And this is what we were looking for. Junmar to get the offensive rebound even after his own miss and make the putback.
Heading. Smothered by the defense. San Miguel on the run. Here's the slowdown. Trollano accelerates, slows down. Confronted. Outside to Ross. Here's Perez. Perez being confronted by heading. Outside. No. They get it back. Chance to recycle. Wide open. No attack.
Masikip dun sa kabilang side.
They go to Jumar. There's a foul from the rear.
And now the crowd, the San Miguel crowd is very much alive. Ang dami pang oras nito, 6:14. And we were saying how important it was for San Miguel to play the tough defense to be able to get back into this ball game. The defense is going to fuel the offense. And one guy who has been able to do a good job of orchestrating the defense, Chris Ross.
16-7 so far. Itong quarter na ito, San Miguel leading that charge. When you look at the 5 guys on the floor for San Miguel, lahat yan trip. You know, you could say Chris Ross, you know, the past few conferences not really taking a lot of shots. But remember, coming off a big game number 7, so his confidence of taking those shots are right there.
Junmar with a tired first free throw there. But the lead has been sliced down substantially. This is a tear by the Beermen.
JMF missing his first free throw. Down to a single digit.
It has not been a single digit for quite a while. And a timeout by Chad Reyes. The lead is down to 9. We'll be back with game number 1. This is still undecided.
We want to win a championship, and this is a one game at a time. We're not thinking of what reward they may have, you know. But since the team is really motivated to redeem ourselves from the loss we had in the last conference, you know, and I think that's enough motivation for us. But the hardest thing to do is how we can stop them, because they are well motivated. But I told the boys na it's just a game of basketball, and kung sinong gusto manalo, talagang yun ang mangyayari.
Ang buhay na naman, one day, one game at a time, ano ha? And Leo entering this finale with his eyes wide open, and why not?
It's a 9-0 run here by San Miguel. Babalikan ko lang yung punto natin sa dating Dean's List as we take a look at substance here for Junmar Fajardo. Yung Dean's List natin for TNT about foul discretion. In terms of free throws, ang San Miguel in this game, 22 out of 26 free throws. Ang TNT only 4 out of 9.
Heading escapes, but is trapped. Chris Ross bothering heading.
Well, the difference right now, pag nakakalusot yung Guardia to the paint, itong TNT, the other guys are actually playing the passing lanes.
In the meantime, naka-intercept si Pugoy, tapos may foul atang tinawag. Samantala, this is a T-by defensive stop brought to you by Pioneer Elasto Seal. Pioneer Elasto Seal, T-by defense na tag-init o sa tagulan, Elasto Seal mo yan.
Was that a foul or turnover? Parang, turnover, not a foul. So wala pang foul dito ang San Miguel sa ating fourth period. That's an open shot. Hindi na pumapasok.
Hindi na pumapasok, ha?
A lot of basketball time left, 5:35. And San Miguel, hindi sila nagmamadali. They want to bring it to Junmar. Here we go. Here we go with Junmar. He's free throws. Now they need a Kelly Williams. Kelly Williams does a very good job of defending Junmar and preventing the touch.
That's 4 personal fouls in BGR. Surprised it was Tautua who was actually giving that pass to the post to Junmar Fajardo.
Kelly Williams, ilan na bang foul?
Big to big passing, yun.
So it means mas madali rin makakatulong itong si BGR. But that time, Junmar still getting the foul from BGR.
And Ciso
lead is down to 8.
Checking in.
Lead is down to 8.
And it could be 7. Pinagpapahinga ni Coach Chotre si Kelly Williams.
Miss. Rebound, San Miguel. Ito si Ross doing a little of everything. Troliano considering a 4, but does not force it. Here
And they
comes
go back
Junmar.
to Junmar.
Junmar piloting his way in with 2 free throws.
It's number 5 on BGR.
You know, the key for San Miguel is to get Junmar to get the ball. With Kelly Williams there, hindi siya nakakahawak. Kasi ang ganda na kanilang denial.
Ang ganda na kasi ng tulak ni Kelly Williams palabas kay ano eh.
And now Kelly Williams is coming back.
Kay Fajardo.
Nakita ni Coach Chot Reyes, sandali, kailangan na natin ni Kelly. Kelly does a good job of denying possession.
Having played against Junmar for the longest
Yeah,
time.
and Junmar gets the ball and then he will attack the double. But he misses the free throw.
Yes. He missed one of his last 2.
Now Kelly Williams checks in.
You can see why Brandon Galoes Rosser is upset. But when you reach for the ball like that, you're giving the referees an opportunity to blow their whistle.
Clearly so. And you can't claim it's ball at that point, you know.
Oh, 2 missed free throws
and
for
the
Junmar.
rebound, bago nahulog si Octana, sinecure mo na yung possession. Heading accelerates. Heading goes. He'll pass up at the last moment. It's still, no, not anymore. Here comes San Miguel. Here's CJ Perez! And listen to this crowd roar!
CJ Perez, the high-flying acrobat.
Lead is 6.
Ang taas ng lipad ni CJ.
Chris Ross doing what he does best.
Trying to ball hawk from behind. Open shot. No. The TNT has missed its last 3 attempts here.
And they're taking the 3-point shots because they were making them earlier.
Oh naman, bakit hindi, no? Long cross-court, Troliano. Tries to go to a better shooting position.
That's it. What a comeback for San Miguel Beer. The lead is now down to 3. And the lead of TNT was largest at 24 points. The largest lead of TNT. This is just an incredible comeback.
And it's down to still 4 and 13. We have a timeout. We'll be back.
Sa likod ng atleta, numero pero dala ang bandera. Diretso sa kupa ang buwelta. Mga tagahanga, tagapamahala, mga veterano at mga pagkito. Pinakamismo at magagaling, walang alin. Pamilya at barkada, kanyang umarangkada. Ito ang bagong trip.
Huge crowd here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. And this lead, which once stood proudly for TNT because of a searing pace shooting the 3-point shot, was at 24, but now it's just a 3-point game and still undecided with 4:13 to go.
Well, Seth, the last time San Miguel scored was at the 9-minute and 39 mark.
San Miguel, huh?
TNT, rather.
TNT. And Senator Bongo is in attendance. It's been a while since TNT has scored.
Free throw difference. Ang San Miguel nakaka-23 free throws made na ang TNT. Apat lamang. That's a major discrepancy. That's plus 19 in free throw conversions in this game for San Miguel. They're down by 3.
CJ Perez coming to life as
17
well.
points and 10 rebounds for CJ Perez. Alam mo maganda dito kay CJ, sinimulan niya sa depensa eh. Right, he was, and it all been because of Chris Ross leading.
Yeah.
And kumbaga, binigyan niya ng gana yung depensa
Saka
ng San
yung
Miguel.
pesky presence niya kasi, yung pagsusundot niya na ba, sasabihin mo, huwag susundot, di ba? But that's
Pero
his
pag si
game.
Chris Ross, okay lang.
High risk, high reward.
Yes.
By the way, finally umakyat na sa over 40% ang
Ayun,
shooting
ayun.
ng San Miguel.
Alam mo naman si Kinito, binabantayan para stock market yan eh.
Tsaka yung points in the paint ng San
Oh,
Miguel.
oh,
They
tumaas na rin.
are definitely attacking the inside. They are 48 points in the paint, only 20 for TNT. Laking bagay nun.
Crossover.
Oy, nakawala si Pagoy.
And here comes San Miguel with a chance to inch it even closer. They're down currently by 3. Here's Paris. He will fly and score! And it's a 1-point game.
17-0 run by San Miguel.
We never expected this kind of a showing and more points in the paint from San Miguel.
Drought.
They're attacking inside.
Drought by the TNT Tropang 5G in the last 6 and 20.
Yung perimeter scoring ng TNT is not there any longer.
And I think a jump ball is
It's going to be a jump. I think entering the fourth period, determined yung San Miguel to match the defensive intensity ng TNT. Yung pinakitang depensa ng TNT, minatch nila, and they actually even surpassed it.
We are into the danger zone as the music in the background declares, and it's San Miguel with a chance to take the lead.
TNT has been held to only 7 points in this fourth period.
Junmar digging in deep. No, misses. The ball is loose. It's in the hands of Heading. Heading looks ahead. Heading with a 1-point lead for TNT.
Williams did a good job of stopping that incursion.
Shopping around for an open man. Here's Arab. Bongoy shakes free. There's a San Miguel foul.
That's a foul on CJ Perez.
And that's going to be the second team foul of San Miguel.
And TNT in the penalty. 2:48 to go. Who would have thought, with the way TNT was shooting the ball
that there would be a comeback by San Miguel.
That it would be a 1-point game with 2:48 to go.
Kind of reminds you of game number 7.
Oh.
Diba? Against Barangay Ginebra.
Ginebra was up 7 entering the fourth period.
Bogoy. And this 3-point shot has deserted TNT.
JMF with another rebound.
Chance again to gain the lead. Ross, Tautua. Here's Perez. He can give them the lead. He does not. Rebound as well as Roser. Tautua. No. Fajardo on the way down. Yes. And San Miguel is in the lead by 1.
Fajardo's asking for a foul.
He would not be denied. San Miguel in the driver's seat from 24 down.
And close to 8 minutes of silence now by TNT. Into the last 2 minutes. Octana hounded. Venuelas Rosser dumps it in! And the lead is back in the hands of TNT.
What a drive by BGR. Down the baseline. Yung aggressiveness si BGR, hindi mo matatawaran.
Hindi ba counted?
Counted yun.
It should be. It's not reflected yet in the score. So, we have a 94-93 game, and we'll hang on. Watch this. The ball was almost lost by Octana, hounded by a double team. Venuelas Rosser escaped with a slam.
A lucky break for TNT because ang layo ni Junmar Fajardo, nobody there to protect the rim.
Timeout taken. Back in a moment. This game still undecided, and Junmar Fajardo has already surpassed Jericho Diniera as the all-time leader in offensive rebounds. That's not surprising anymore. And all these accolades, his honors in his resume.
8-time MVP lang naman, 11th Best Player of the Conference Award.
And he is so humble.
And he's not done.
In spite of his honors and accolades, he remains the same soft-spoken, humble guy from Cebu. That's the shot that gave San Miguel Beer the lead. But just momentarily, nakabawi naman kagad si BGR. TNT up ahead by 1 with 1:53 to go.
And you can see that Junmar really wants to win this championship.
Oh, yes.
Alam mo, bihira ka makakita ng reaksyon kay Junmar
Actually,
Fajardo.
both these sides have their own motivations to win this. This is perhaps, we do conferences, the other one wants to win it for various reasons. This one, both sides want it for various reasons.
The finishing 5 for TNT. Kasama sina Kelly Williams and Pogoy. Both guys didn't play in the later stages of the semifinals. What a recovery for both of them.
Here we go. San Miguel already tasted the lead briefly, 93-92 earlier. Quick reply by TNT. Just the play that ended before this timeout. Ross with a 3. Yes!
Oh! Play off Chris Ross. He has not had a single second rest dito sa ating fourth period.
No hesitation by Chris Ross.
That's an unbelievable shot.
Boboy. Open. Octana. 3. Oh! Halfway in. Halfway in.
And Chris Ross getting... Oh, was that CJ Perez getting the rebound?
That was a good shot. He had enough time. He was open. Just did not make it.
Ross once more, but goes to the brackets. Misses at close range. 1 and 10 to go.
That was a beautiful pass, perfect pass. But Kelly Williams again
Boboy,
playing the top defense.
Yes!
Oh, yes!
What a game!
Lamang ulit ang TNT by 1 with 1:04.
Wow. I mean, who would have thought na mamimintis ni Junmar Fajardo yung
ganun
tirang yun?
kalapit,
Oo.
diba?
Perfect pass. Just
Boy.
ending up a little bit strong.
In a game that has had everything except an ending. Watch this, so calmly, so coolly delivered by R.R. Pugoy.
A cold-blooded 3. And he got that slide opening because of the pick ni Kelly Williams.
But how patient was he to try and lead that defender? Nakita niya, binasa niya kung saan nanggagaling yung depensa and then used that screen of Kelly Williams for that open 3.
Yun yung kay Ross kanina.
Yan yung kay Ross bago nun. Chris Ross, 7 points in the ball game. Huge game for him. A 10-time PBA champion.
And a 2-time Finals MVP, yes.
All with the San Miguel Beermen. 2-time Finals MVP, like the Dean said. And what a big game that he had in game number 7 of that semifinals. Pero
parang sinasabi niya, lest you forget, I'm still very much around.
7-time PBA All-Defensive Team member. And remember, nung iniiwanan yung Chris Ross dati, nung finals, remember when they were daring him to knock down those 3-point shots? Who had the last laugh? Chris Ross knocked down those crucial threes and was able to give that championship for the San Miguel Beermen against the Alaska Aces.
Ito ang ginagawa niya so far, 7 points, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Wow, what a performance in Chris Ross taking over here in the fourth period.
And this game isn't even over yet. This is just game 1. And you can expect this entire series, no matter how long it goes.
Check out the timeouts left for both these teams. Ang San Miguel, wala pa sila sa penalty. They have 1 foul to give here before entering the penalty. In the last 2 minutes, TNT has been in the penalty for a while.
Dominic, why is everybody looking at you and me?
Seb, this was a 24-point lead, right? 67
Sabi siguro
to
ng mga
43.
nagkasama yung dalawa, sinama pa si Dean.
Si Dean.
Ito na, Pugoy. 8 points lang, but still a sterling performance. Here we go. San Miguel can again taste the lead here. Perez circling around. Tautua thinking about it. Hesitates. Tries to slam it. It goes. It didn't work with the slam, but the ball bounced in.
How aggressive is Mo Tautua?
And that time they didn't go to JMF. I think they realized that Kelly Williams is doing a good job on JMF. Might be a little tired. They went to another fireman and Mo Tautua connecting.
Pugoy whirling around, trying to create an opening. Shot clock is down to 3.
Nobody's giving him a screen.
RR with a 3. That's way short.
Nobody gave him a screen.
And San Miguel A shot clock difference and game clock of about 7 seconds.
Chris Ross, again, the man of the moment for San Miguel.
Chris Ross attacks, short, ball is loose, he's heading. 10 seconds to go. And a shot here could be for the win. Heading drop to the floor.
Chris Ross forcing that.
Yes.
It's a jump. It's a jump in 5.4 seconds to go.
Did you see how he got Jordan Heading off balance? To trying to go for that steal, tried to protect that basketball, but ended up losing his footing. Look at this. Heading. And Chris Ross just putting you in a position that you will commit a mistake.
And a call for a jump. With San Miguel up by 1. This is going to be a very crucial toss-up. San Miguel gets his possession. They can just run the clock out. There's a penalty on TNT. But San Miguel can give up a foul. If in case TNT gets the ball, make sure that TNT will not get off an attempt. They can give up the foul. They're not in the penalty.
Jordan Heading 17 points in the first half, but only 2 here in the second half. Talk about that defense, especially given by Chris Ross.
Now, where will the jump be? It's going to be at center court. It's going to be over at the TNT side because they were over the line and TNT had possession.
Ito yung kay Taltua. He went for the dunk actually.
And though he had BGR off his feet, and then Kelly Williams tried to provide a help defense.
Late na.
A little too late.
No shot bigger than that one. A miss that became a basket.
And Tatua actually soaking up a lot of minutes on the floor. Hindi na nabigyan ng masyadong playing time si Brangyal.
Halos hindi na nakabalik ng second
half.
half.
At nakita ni Coach Leo Ostra, maganda yung matchup ni Tatua against BGR.
Look at the brain trust of San Miguel.
They're explaining something here.
Yes, they are. Trying to explain to, is that referee Grota they're explaining it to? Yep. But you know these two coaches, it's a series. They know what to do here.
Game number 1 pa lang po.
Yeah. So if your Chotres, we lose it, okay, fine. What did we not do correctly? Same thing with Leo, actually.
They've only faced off each other once in the finals. That was at 2022-23 Philippine Cup Finals. Nanalo ang San Miguel 4-3 in that series. But in Game 7, hindi nakapag-coach si Coach Chotres because of health protocol.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the review, there was an offensive basket.
Okay, no Tatua because he held on to the ring. I was going to mention that. Kanina when he had that basket scored, he held on to the ring before the ball
that's
entered.
a crucial decision.
That means it will be TNT with a 1-point lead. Nakita ko din yun eh.
Parang hindi pwedeng hindi tawagan eh.
Yeah, that's offensive goaltending.
Look at the brain thrust of San Miguel.
You know, it might be a late call, but they did it. Eto, makita natin. He held on to the ring, and that caused the ball to bounce back in.
Parang pinitik niya eh, no?
Oo, kanya pumasok. And, you know, that's a good call. It's basket interference. And now they give the lead back to TNT. Namura yung field goal ni Tatua.
Boy,
but they add a few seconds on the clock.
That's big. Alam mo, ang importante sa San Miguel ngayon, na hindi sila madiskaril because of that ball.
I'm coming out of my mouth. It's critical, it's crucial.
Yep.
Now, San Miguel is still contesting, but I think the call has been made. June Marex is explaining.
Because it was one motion.
Yeah, pero kumalaw yung ring. And then the ball
in a way
bouncing.
parang pinitik niya eh, di ba?
Oo eh.
But the argument is it's one motion.
But it looks like the call has been made. Now they've added a few seconds on the clock. Makita ulit natin kung ano nangyari. He will go up for a dunk, hold on to the ring, and so that ball bouncing in.
So you're saying, kung hindi niya hinawakan ulit at tumalbo, let's say hindi na na-apektuhan, counted. Eh kaso, you can argue na yung pagpitik niya tumulong sa bagsak ng bola papasok.
Ang tawag nun, basket interference. It's not offensive goaltending, it's basket interference.
Pinakialaman yung flight ng bola. Yeah.
You cannot challenge it anymore because they reviewed it.
The Tagalog translation doesn't sound right, but pinakialaman, di ba? But, ayun, San Miguel is still smarting over that.
Again, you know, it's a call already. It's done. For San Miguel needs to be able to keep focus once again.
Now 6.2 seconds to go. A little bit of time has been added.
San Miguel with only a team foul so far.
Now they call a timeout. They want to make sure they get this possession off the toss, off the jump ball.
Will they play the foul game? Will they go for the steal? There are many options, and look at what R.R. Goy has done. And you know, of course, he missed a couple of games.
Remarkable. In his 4 games in the semifinals, 6.2 seconds to go. Saan yung jump ball? Is it going to be at midcourt? It's going to be at midcourt. Akala ko it's going to be over at TNT court.
So they got to win this jump. If you're San Miguel, you got to win this jump.
Here we go, everybody.
For you to have a chance.
Here we go. And the jump. TNT takes it, and the foul.
They give it the foul.
Yep, took a while before they called it.
And that's the foul to give. That's a foul to give. Now they're saying that the call came a little late. They will, I don't know if they'll add.
You can add some time.
Yeah, you may add and adjust the time. Trollano wanted to give the foul right away para kakunting oras lang mawala. It's 4.9 seconds to go. Ngayon, nasa penalty na ang San Miguel.
And
they will call a time.
Yeah, TNT was the one who called timeout.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what a dramatic game one. Still undecided here. You know, San Miguel people still reeling from the call, really. But I think it's the right call.
Yeah, I thought so too. Thought it was the right call. Referees reviewed it. They had time to evaluate and assess. But guys, malaking bagay yung kapalik ni Kelly Williams. The way he defended JMF.
I think so, yeah, I agree.
When he came back, JMF couldn't score.
Let's take a look at Calvin Montana's value to TNT.
Almost a double-double for Calvin Montana. 11 points, 9 rebounds.
But my question is, how badly did TNT shoot in the fourth quarter?
Mamaya malalaman natin
how badly did they
percentage
shoot?
nila.
I felt they hit only 2 out of 10, something like that.
Well, they've only scored 12 points.
That's right.
Yeah,
only 12 points in this quarter.
San Miguel needs to put up good defense.
Do they foul again? Oh, well, they're in penalty.
Try to go for the steal first.
There's a foul.
And Calvin Montana will troop to the line.
I think you should make both charities if you're TNT. Not
definitely.
gamble with the second one, intentionally missing it because of the time that can be consumed. I think you should nail both.
Montana in the semifinals went 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. He did not miss in the semifinals. And in the eliminations, he shot 84.4%. He should make both.
Muntik ka na. Muntik ka na. Muntik ka na. Kinabahan ka, no? Sabi ni.
Aren't those the first free throws of Tana in today's ball game?
I think so.
Yes.
Una yan.
But remember the 3 free throws he drilled in against Rain or Shine?
And 2 out of 2. I made a mistake, by the way. He was not 6 out of 6 in the semifinals. He shot 88.9% from the stripe.
O, di kaya pumasok yung dalawa. So, it's a 3-point game. And now San Miguel will have a final chance. Ito na tayo, Dom! Ito na tayo, Dom!
Hindi na nga ako nagsasalita eh.
Ito na tayo, Dominic, sa paborito natin portion of the day.
3.6 seconds to go. Question is, will San Miguel go for a 3 or will they go for a win and shoot a 4? Obviously, it's going to be either. I don't think they'll just drive in and score 2 points. They're down by 3.
No.
You gotta go for it.
They're going to go for it.
I think they'll go for 3.
They'll go
Or
for
you could go for 4.
Well, you've got 4-point shooters in CJ Perez and Trollano.
You have Marshall Lassiter as well, though he's cold from the bench.
Let me tell you, in the eliminations, CJ Perez shot 37.5% from 4-point distance. Trollano shot 55.6% from 4-point distance in the eliminations. Wami Johnson shot 25% from 4-point distance in the eliminations. And Chris Ross shot 33.3% from 4. So all those guys are dangerous 4-point shooters. Will they go for 4? Will they go for 3?
San Miguel 5 of 17 from the 3-point area.
Now, it's also possible, you know, depending on how the cards are dealt, TNT could give up the foul and put San Miguel on the line for 2 free throws. 2 free throws will not make San Miguel win this game because they're down by 3. So that's another ploy that TNT might consider as an option. Take away the 3, take away the 4, make San Miguel go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Take the gamble. San Miguel makes the 2 free throws, they'll still down by 1. Ano kaya mangyayari dito?
Ewan ko, dami mong nasabi. Nahilo ako eh. Nahilo ako doon sa sinabi mo eh. Eto, kasi naman 3.6 seconds na natitira eh. Oo, nahilo ko sa'yo. Pero lahat yun posible ha. Lahat yun posible. Eto.
There has to be a good inbound
Marshall
pass.
Lassiter is inside the court
natapos si
also.
Junmar ha. Eto. Time.
Tres.
Oh, so close. So close.
And TNT getting the win by 3.
But
wow.
I don't think you will hear the end of it from San Miguel. Mr. Robert Non is over there at the official stable. Boy, but TNT, they're going to thank their lucky stars. They escaped after that tear by San Miguel.
Well, you have to give it to TNT. Their torrid perimeter shooting, they were able to withstand a meltdown in the 4th period because they had so much of a cushion.
Oo, at saka laki rin ng hinabol ng San Miguel.
Ito yung last shot. CJ Perez going one-on-one. Tumira sa 3-point distance. He was going for overtime.
Which is Dominic Ui's favorite portion of the day.
Pero nahirapan din yung inbound ng San Miguel.
And we are not yet done as Mr. Robert Non is really smoking and is being...
Obviously, does not agree
he's
with
being
that call.
pulled away by George Gallen, Moisey Samar. And they're still talking about that nullified basket by Motau Tuam. In the meantime, the PLDT home always on player of the game is RR Pugoy.